Yo, 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 what down, y'all? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Food for thought, y'all. Welcome to Food for Thought. Got an exciting show for you today. Got my old brother back on here with me once again. I want to get a big shout out to Crown Vic when I bring him on stage. You know what I'm saying? Much love to everybody. First, I want to start this show out by thanking God for, or whoever you want to call, to your high power, to the one you use that you call your God. Good things today, everybody. So let's start the show. Get rid of some of this music, y'all. All the time, man. Blessings to everybody. Uh, we might as well go ahead and start the show right now. You know what I'm saying? And let me bring my gal up on stage right now with me.
Peace and love, peace and love. Happy
Yes,
Holy
sir.
Day to
Yes,
you,
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Peace and love.
All the time. Likewise to
Yeah,
you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? You know,
yes, sir.
I had to get it back together, man. You know what I'm saying? Had to
I
feed
dig it.
some more people. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
But it's been a long time since we talked and everything. I just want to know what you've been on, and then I'm gonna follow right behind you on the backpack side.
Okay, well, since leaving out there in Vegas, man, I've been getting life in order, trying to get myself refocused on my passion, which is producing, engineering, and being able to work on all aspects of entertainment from music to production as far as TV production and editing with that, as well as with radio broadcasting and podcasting. So I can start getting paid for the stuff I've been doing since, we've been able to have this type of access to like certain things on the electronic devices. And right now I'm going to school at ICB, enjoying that, love my school right now. But yeah, I'm in here pretty much working on a track, well, to one of my albums. Like all my old albums was me coming into growing into myself and learning how to, build on music and do the engineering aspects of it. Now I actually have a little bit more skill to it where I could see the development change within my music and how I record, how I engineer it, everything as far as piecing stuff together. So actually feeling good about it.
Hey, that's love. That's love.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm enjoying it right now, man. I was working on a song right now that I think I let you hear a little bit of the sample to and everything. But yeah, been engineering, fine tuning. I'm getting real good at this right now, so I'm enjoying it, man. It's a blessing to be able to know that I could stay focused even through all the obstacles that come in life. I still never let that stuff break me, and I kept moving forward and gonna continue to keep moving forward as long as I got access to the things that keep me grounded and focused, which is me being able to do my music, record, put stuff together, piece stuff together for it, engineer. Hey, I get excited off of being able to do that. So it's a blessing. Man, I also miss being able to do the show with you, bro. Cause yeah, we used to be on here having some deep discussions that last 3, 4 hours at times. But yeah, what's been up otherwise though? Cause man, I want to play catch up with you too. I've been telling you about me and what's going on. I don't want to be long winded. Uh, I could let y'all hear a sample of this. Maybe I should do that if it's okay with the host. Is it cool with you, bro? I'll wait till he give me a response, cause then from there I'll know. Still there? Hold on. Well, I see my big brother got me on hold right now. I guess he's kind of busy, but it's cool. Um, for everybody that don't know me, yeah, my stage name I go by Crown Vic, but yeah, I'm G Vic. I'm out the Mecca, part and parcel to the mall. Happy holy day to the ones that's watching, that's in tune. If you know, you know. But from there, it's all about empowerment whenever I'm on this demonstration with my brother because it's about lifting up the spirits to help motivate each other and give us a push and a drive to want to do things that's better for ourselves to reflect the higher purpose of what we have been called to do in life. And whatever is your drive, your passion, go after it full force. Don't never let nobody set no limitations to you or tell you no. You are your own limitation in life. So as long as you remember that, you'll always move forward on some real talk. But other than that, I'm just happy to be able to know I'm in school, being able to do what I'm doing with music, and enjoying the fact that my school has been a real ally and asset to helping me to perfect my craft with things and be be somebody I can come to as far as for guidance and help with the things that I don't know how to do as far as with this stuff. But it's been a real learning experience that I could say I enjoy. And it's taught me a lot about myself too and how to interact and deal with certain situations and obstacles that will come as far as in life. But sometimes you gotta eat a little poop with a shovel and so many forms of words, meaning can't always be quick to react on everything, can't always be quick to get temperamental, upset, or how could I say, aggressive about things where you want to lash out. Sometimes you got to take second thoughts and rethink your point of action to doing things. And I've learned a lot of valuable lessons with all the transitions and movements that I've gone through. That's helped me to learn how to better navigate what's worth putting energy into and what's not. And the biggest energy that's worth putting into is myself to better myself. So that's where my focus and direction has been. And I hope by me saying that it can help motivate somebody else where they can utilize that and be an asset to motivating their own dreams and aspirations in life to better themselves. But if y'all want to see what I'm working on, I can possibly show it to you. I just got to figure out if my camera will let me flip it over. Because right now I am in the radio room. This part here is all the software and stuff that we work on as far as like for radio broadcasting and things like that with engineering for that, where you got to set up your own commercials and stuff and pretty much, be an anchor for the radio. And you have to do your own cueing and timing and stuff. See? Yeah. So as y'all can see, yeah, I'm in here working. Um, I am pretty much like in my own little private area right now for a quick second, but yeah, administration just popped in on me. They were showing people around the school, but yeah, they just kind of popped in on me, but they all right. Um, other than that, just proud to know that I can do stuff like this and learn a new skill, perfect my craft, so I could be like bro and have my podcasts and broadcasting going where I can uplift, motivate, and move forward and try to help others move forward.
That's love. That's love, man. I just want to thank you for, what I'm saying, filling in. This man, these computers, man, nowadays are something else. And every time out replacing people with computers, man, computers be malfunctioning at times, man. And
Yeah,
man, I just like thank you for just taking over that for me. You know what I'm saying?
no, it
Me,
ain't no problem, bro. You
yeah.
know I got you.
But I based this show off of planning ahead. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we
Hmm.
got to plan ahead on things. Just like, this move for me is like a sudden type of thing and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? When you own things and shit like that, you get the control to do whatever you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
However you want to do with it. But
That's
I
true.
just look at it as God, you know what I'm saying, just showing us something different, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Sometimes you gotta calculate your steps, sometimes you gotta plan ahead, or sometimes people get left out, you know what I'm saying? Get left out in the rain and shit. But
Yes, sir.
it's gonna be a good opportunity for me, and I wanna go ahead and continue food for thought, and you know what I'm saying. I want to keep you as, you know what I'm saying, as a contributor to food for thought, even if it's, you know what I'm saying, the thoughts that you know what I'm saying, that you thinking and shit like that. It ain't gotta be nothing physical or nothing like that. It can be something mental, it's ain't nothing changed. It's just the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Growth and development. You know what I'm saying? To us and our you know what I'm saying, our people and shit like that.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, and man, I commend you for getting back in school, man, on that technology stuff, man. Cause I'm gonna need you in a minute, to help me out with some of this electronic stuff.
Oh
I'm
well,
thinking,
I got you. You definitely know I got you. That ain't no problem, bro. I enjoy doing stuff like this. It's a peace of mind to me. And
yeah.
hey, it's an easy way of being an entrepreneur and how could I say working for myself at this point. I don't want to be
All the time.
nobody's indentured servant, nobody's slave. I'd rather slave for my own work and my own work ethic and habits. So with
Hey,
this,
that's where you
I'm my
get to
own
appreciate
master.
it more. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
can't say
that's
you
why I
cheated.
enjoy
You
this.
did this shit in your own mind. You know what I'm saying? When people go around and doing shit, you know what I'm saying? I can't be like that because in my mind, I'd be like, damn, Joe, I didn't purposely really get this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I cheated to
Mhm.
get where I'm at right now today and shit like that. So when you get farther line, then the mother put you in the position and shit, and you don't know what the hell you doing and shit because you cheated. You never got to
Yep.
learn. You know what I'm saying? You never educated yourself or nothing like that. But
In
man,
order.
I miss all my people, man. You know what I'm saying? Who I've been talking to, man. It's been a lot of y'all that, you know what I'm saying, that been giving me good thoughts, man, through the year and everything like that, man. And I've been planning here. I had to step back for a minute, you know what I'm saying, because Facebook had me depressed, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard when you're trying to get a point across and, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to bring people with you, you know what I'm saying, on some bigger and better shit, you know what I'm saying, as far as a better lifestyle and shit like that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, you seeing people pass over bullshit, you know what I'm saying, you losing people in the family, you losing friends and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying, at times you wish they could have, you know what I'm saying, participated in the program and listen, or wherever, you know what I'm saying, the case may be and shit. You know what I'm saying? Closed mouth don't get fed today, man. I'm gonna tell you for real. Shit, you gotta ask for what you need, man. Cause the way motherfuckers thinking, man, they ain't gonna never figure it out, man. If you're going through something, if you're having a problem, if you need a person to listen to you, or whatever you need, you know what I'm saying? I mean, man, today's got to be in plain, man. You gotta keep it real, no sugarcoating shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, like I said, I'm glad to see you doing good, man. Keep up the good work. I commend
Oh, bro, I
everybody.
appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. You already know one thing about me. Even though I've had my moments of self destruction, where yeah, the world get hard sometimes. So yeah, sometimes we break down. Sometimes we kind of lose ourselves a little bit. It's the
Exactly.
person. It's the person that has the how could I say the mindset where they know that they can't stay broken. They got to pick themselves up. You got to be your own self esteem, your own self motivator. So if you let those type of things hold you down, you'll never pick yourself up. And one thing about me, my mother always taught me to be a fighter about stuff. So when it comes to me being broken, I ain't gonna be broken for long. One thing about me, I'll snap out of it.
Hey,
And that's the way I try to teach my kids and everybody around me. You got to be willing to pick yourself up when you feel like you falling down.
man, all the time, man. You ain't never lied with that one on
Yeah.
real.
And see, sometimes it takes changing the environment. Sometimes it takes changing the company you keep. sometimes it takes a reflection of looking at yourself about the things and actions and stuff that you indulge in. And I had to evaluate myself on all three parts with that. And when I
Right.
started realizing certain company I was keeping, certain stuff I was indulging in, certain people that was around me was counterproductive to the energy and what I wanted for myself, I had to learn how to remove myself from those environments. And sometimes it ain't always easy. We got to go through obstacles, and the creator, he put you through certain obstacles to see whether you really about what it is you ask for and what you want out of life. And I
Exactly.
started realizing that that's what I was going through with those trials, those tribulations, those karmas that I was going through. But it helped me to, how could I say, redevote myself as to who I am as an individual and as a human being. And from there, I realized what I am, man. I'm something of energy, something of power, something of
Man,
grace.
all the time.
So
Yeah.
with that being said, I'm not easily broken. I'm a proton star. I gravitate and bring the energies that's supposed to connect to me, which means I'm magnetic with my energy. So
Exactly.
that's how I move in life with things now.
And the person don't realize, man, life consists of you. You know what I'm saying? Bad people
Hmm.
don't get shit. Unhappy people don't get shit. But unhappiness, you got to be
Hmm.
happy, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be happy for yourself and others to enjoy happiness and shit like that, man. It works like that, man. It's a thought process and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? It's like in the wash and then the rinse and shit like that, and then the dry and all that type of shit, man. It's protocol to what we do and shit like that and what we go through. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so
And if a motherfucker maintain their happiness, man, you know what I'm saying, they got happiness results and shit like that. It's the motherfucker that stick themselves and continue to, you know what I'm talking about, to keep themselves insulated. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I know where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, you
They
know what I'm
keep
saying?
themselves sheltered and enclosed in their own failures. They don't look towards how they can come out of it. And
Exactly.
that's detrimental. That's very detrimental and dangerous to let yourself be self-indulged and pity and be gloomed out and depressed about stuff. And it's also self-destructive. See, we use this word a lot, but nobody really takes time to evaluate what it means. You know, when we say self-esteem,
Exactly.
self-esteem is just that. It means yourself. You got to be the one to push
Self.
yourself with those energy. Yeah. So
Exactly.
if you don't understand what self-esteem is, then you're not living for self. You living as a part of a colony. It's like in order for you to feel like you're accepted, socially accepted, you have to attach yourself to other things and other people. I'm learning how to
Ex-
separate myself from everything that does not fit my energy at this point. I'm
Man, if
not
it
a
don't apply, let it
colonized,
fly.
right. I'm not a colony. I'm an individual. And with me being an individual, I have an individual mindset that motivates me through my self-esteem. So regardless of what nobody say or what they do, they can't set a limitation to me. Nobody can put power over my life but me. And I'm the only one that can destabilize that power at this point if I choose to present to me and make it a part of me when it's not.
All the time. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Daryl. What's up, Daryl? Mr. Moore, what's going on, man? If you want to join in on the conversation, anybody can join in. You know what I'm saying? I put the link up there on the Facebook wall, right? It's on the feed and stuff. All you had to do is click the link, man. Join. You know what I'm talking about? I welcome everybody to come on and you know what I'm talking about, talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm talking about, man. Like I said, I miss all my people, man, and you know what I'm talking about. I'm here for you. You feel me? Because I
Yeah,
know
so
government, a lot of
I
people
miss
out
being
there
able to
here.
do this with you. I miss
Yeah,
doing this with you.
you know,
But yeah,
man, Joe,
what
it's just we don't lost a lot of good people, man. You know what I'm saying? They kind of brought me down a little bit. You know, they pushed me away. You know what I'm saying? From conversate, man, it's people that I was close to. You know what I'm saying? Family members, friends, and stuff like that. You know. And it seemed like, you know what I'm saying, sometimes it turned into a obituary, you know what I'm saying?
hmm
And I never got
bro,
to say nothing to those people and shit. That's why, you know what I'm saying? I just try to stay my distance. I get comfortable with where I'm at. in life and shit, because can't nobody be comfortable for you.
Yeah,
And
sir.
I just started thinking, like, man, why should I be around people and shit? You know what I'm saying? If anything happened to me or whatever and shit like that.
Pardon us, bro. While you talking, I'm breaking
Go ahead.
down my station.
Go ahead. You do your thing,
No, I'm
man.
breaking down my station while we in the process of talking, because I know it's gonna be close to me getting ready to get up out of here. So I want to make sure I break down all my equipment and put everything back.
All the time. You gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Keep it the way you can't.
Hey, bro, I got to say this.
Yeah, it's about loving yourself, my brother. Just like you said, it's about loving yourself.
I got to give shout outs to my school though, because look, they know I come with my own equipment as far as for me to work off of, but they gave me my own little personal space to do my own independent projects because I work in advance on my homework and stuff. So
you got you in the private sector right there. No noise, no nothing, huh?
Right.
No noise reduction.
That's why I've been in here recording all day, but I know it's starting to get time for me to wind down. So I'm trying to wind down all my equipment while I'm up here talking to you. Cause I got my own mic. They just gave me a stand to use. They just gave me some headphones to use for myself when I'm in here. That's mine now. So I've been in here with my school take care of me. I ain't gonna lie. And I appreciate them for that. Cause man, without that type of support system, ain't no telling where I could have went, with things. But because, I believe in a higher power, I believe in, things greater than myself. Man, I appreciate every time I pray because I see something get answered every time I do it.
All the time.
Yeah. Even though I know in reality, I'm praying towards self is like motivating self once again. You did because you speaking it into existence. When you speak words into existence, you put power.
Man, I keep telling these people that. I keep telling them that, man.
When you say anything negative or against yourself, you speaking negative energies against yourself into existence.
Exactly. That's all I'm trying to say.
And that's one thing I had to stop doing for myself.
Hey, Daryl, you can go to my page if you want to, and the link should be up there. You know what I'm saying? I put it up on the board though. You might gotta reset your board or whatever and shit like that. But it's up there. It say StreamYard. Just click that link. There's a couple of links you click in and bring you on the show.
But I appreciate you allowing me to be a guest on your demonstration, bro.
You right, man. And
I appreciate that because it lets me know that I'm moving in the right direction when I still got brothers that's watch me in my growth.
Oh, we finna pick it back up.
Transition.
We fall down, but we get back up. We got one season already and stuff. This second season right now. Y'all can catch the shows on YouTube too at Molo Solo 1. You feel me? Food for thought. Got over 50 to 100 shows on there already that we don't have session with. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can go to YouTube and check that out if you want to.
See, when you start coming prepared like this, bro, you ain't never got to worry about when you got to set up for work.
Oh, you gotta have your own mic.
Bro, I'm talking about I am a mobile studio at this point, and I'm enjoying that because I didn't realize what that meant until I started really looking at what I do and what I've been learning up here.
Hey, and I just want to say one thing, man, before we do anything else, man. Y'all people get out and y'all vote, man. Y'all get out and y'all vote Democratic too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all already know, man. It's just like he said, man. Words have power, Joe. If you see some shit, if it walks like a duck and quack like a duck, it's a motherfucking duck, y'all. If a motherfucker telling you they want the world to not succeed, they don't want to get your benefits and all that type of shit, and you don't belong here, you don't need to vote for them. Over no, you know what I'm saying? Over no, how can I say? Over some talk show type shit. You know what I'm saying? We seem to think everything a joke and funny and all that type of shit. And think motherfucker just to be talking. Man, if y'all say that man saying what he mean, goddamn it, he's saying what he mean, man. That motherfucker out here, he probably gave you one stimulus check or two stimulus check and shit. That don't make a motherfucker all right. Because at the same time, he getting you the stimulus check, he's stealing millions for his motherfucking self.
That's right. You
You know
know,
what I'm
Maya Angelou
saying?
said something about that, bro.
And he want to
Remember?
go back to the slavery days. He wanted to be one king and shit. Everybody get paid the same amount of money. Ain't no motherfucker got no right to say nothing, a debate or nothing
Yeah, that's
about
how.
nothing. How could y'all be up under a motherfucker like that? Is y'all institutionalized from when we was in slavery? Man, y'all get out here and y'all vote for these Democratic. If you got to vote for Biden again, vote for him again until somebody better come along or whatever you got to do. But the other guy right there, the orange guy, man, no, he don't like you.
I
Still
like how you
motherfuckers over
said
here
that
with
orange
motherfucking
guy.
tailor-made. You see motherfuckers over here with tailor-made artilleries that they don't made in the barn and shit in the suburbs and shit. We think we having so much fun in the motherfucking city and shit. These motherfuckers don't build tanks and shit out there out of motherfucking Ford trucks and all this type of shit. Chevy trucks. They got motherfucking M60s and all this type of shit. Bulletproof tires and shit. And we sitting up here joking and shit. Playing with one another, killing one another and shit. Hating to see each other gravitate to a different level and shit like that. When the other, it ain't the brother, man. It's the other man. When you get out here, man, make sure you vote, man. Make sure you sign up to vote, man, because we really need that vote this time. Because, you know what I'm saying, bureaucrats and all that type of shit, leaders and all that type of shit, they try to see who the best all the time without a committee. That's some self-indulgence type shit. That's just like me saying, motherfucking, if it ain't my way, it's the highway to the fucking world. If I had a chance, shit, there'd be a whole lot of people. Man, I can't think for myself like that. I got a thinking problem just as well as every motherfucker on earth. Ain't nobody perfect, bro. Do some shit for yourself for once. Vote for somebody that's willing to do something for you and not everybody that's trying to start an argument and tear down people and shit like that. That's all you hear over there is the motherfuckers complaining, talking about people and shit, while these Democratic people trying to make shit happen, build bridges and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Stop motherfucking tsunamis and shit like that, man. Give them the benefit of the doubt, man. They mean good. It's better to suffer doing good than to suffer doing bad. If a motherfucker telling you, fuck you, why would you vote for him? You feel me? This shit crazy, man. You are on how you think. If you got a fucked up thought process, man, you're going to be a fucked up person. And I give my people too much credit for that. I'm thinking that we can get dropped off on the fucking moon and survive. We're going to have shelter. We're going to have food in our bellies. We're going to be able to, you know what I'm saying, do this and do that and shit because we thinkers. We put shit together, puzzles, Legos or whatever. We'll build a house with that shit, with paper if we got to. Wet that shit until it get hard or whatever. But, man, I hate for us to belittle ourselves, man. But it's all going to come out of the rinse and shit like that. What's up with you in this entertainment shit, though, bro? Because I've been following entertainment, too.
What's up, bro?
I've been following the entertainment shit, too, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as all these guys in the closet, famous sleeping with
Oh man, hey,
Joe.
I've been hearing all types of stuff, and a
Hey,
lot of it, a
it take
lot
the
of them people.
entertainment down. It take the entertainment field down, man. Cause won't nobody trust nobody to even be a producer or a manager if they feel they got to go to the motherfucking couch, the producer's couch. You feel me?
Real talk. Hey, I ain't never wanted to sign on with nobody because I didn't want to get caught up in none of those type of scandalized situations with none of them. That's like I don't know if you heard, but Method Man just recently exposed Kanye talking about he walked in on him doing some homosexual acts under the P. Diddy Act around him. And it raised a lot of answers to a lot of questions that I had about when we had him come to my old school I was at when I went to Columbia College because he acted weird then. But now it makes sense when I got to think about what was being said, man. A lot of these people be selling themselves just for the aspirations of being able to say they achieved stardom, fame, where they have notoriety and popularity. I'm not that thirsty for that. You dig? So
You
if I
feel
got
me?
to compromise myself, it ain't worth it for me. That's why I'm going to school so I can do it myself and not have to worry about hitting nobody up about shit or asking them for shit. I can do it myself.
And you know, right? Man, I play, on my little off time doing the hobby, I play 5M, you know what I'm saying? I am a cartoon personality as well, you know what I'm talking about, that I've been
Okay.
putting, yeah. I got a nightclub, I got a repair shop, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple of mansions and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I'm a big time. I'm a big time guy in the city, and it's the city of New York. You know what I'm saying on the things what I'm playing with. But you know
Okay.
what I'm saying. I noticed that. You know what I'm saying. Man, it's just got me thinking real heavy, man, about what I'm talking about organizations and gangs and things like that. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not even that. It can be a clique. It can be what I'm saying, a posse, a crew of guys. You know what I'm saying. I can't do the same shit that I came out of no more. Like
Right.
hang
That's
every
how I
day,
feel.
hang with guys and shit every day and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, man, your thought process is your destiny, man. And when
Yeah.
you look at some of these rappers and shit like that, and how they don't grew up hard as hell and shit like that, to now to see them coming out the closet like that, that got motherfuckers thinking if you like being around niggas, man, it's a problem, man. If you can't be around a
Yeah.
female, man, you know what I'm saying? At least most of your time and shit, man, you going that way. You know what I'm saying? You like the Migos said, that way. You feel me?
Yeah, foreign exchange and change. I think that's what they meant, what they was talking about. The foreign exchange change. It ain't about money no more. It's about if you willing to compromise yourself to get that fame, popularity, and notoriety to
You
say you
feel me?
better.
All the
Yeah,
time.
and bro, hey, I'm sorry, I ain't willing to cross that road at all. That's why I say,
Straight up,
yeah,
bro.
I will struggle and go through all of the struggles that I'm going through before I let somebody make me compromise myself in that fashion.
You
Yeah,
feel
that's
me? They got
yeah,
the
that's another way
comedians
I
and
feel.
everybody. I'm like, man, is that what that lifestyle about, man? These guys really don't sunk guys to jail and don't
Yeah,
feminize black guys and stuff like that. Got to wearing their pants down and shit,
I
wearing
remember.
dresses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man,
I
I'm
remember
really
when
skeptical about who I hang
rappers
with
used to
and
have masculinity. They didn't have colorful hair and skinny jeans on. And the rappers I used to listen to, they had real stories. They wasn't sound like little babies whining and bitchy over songs.
yeah,
But that's the new era, and that's what these people like now because they've been dumbed down through society and how could I say influence through social medias, through radio. People
yeah,
have made it okay to demasculate the black culture as far as for the males and the men and give us no credibility where now it's okay for women. If you look at a lot of the women rappers out here, they degrade the hell out of black men and put them down to making them look goofy and soft and like they weak to the point where now it's like our own women are becoming our enemy because of the messages that they are putting out there in order to get this fame and this credibility. So if they talking about a bunch of dyke shit, a bunch of homosexual shit, a bunch of shit about like, oh girl, what's her name? Sukiana talking about eating ass and shit like that.
yeah,
Anything degrading, it helps them sell where they get that popularity. Hey, that's a couple more million because you selling your people into ignorance. Nobody's
exactly,
coming with no message nowadays. So I want to bring the '90s era back to music, back when they had real stories to tell.
exactly. You ain't never lied, man. I don't know how could we
Yeah.
get to that point, man. On the real,
I don't know
you
what
ain't never
happened,
lied.
but we got real self-destructive in between that aspect of things, bro. And it's sad that we don't notice it as a people to be like, you know what, hell no, I don't want to live like this, but that's the way things going now. You got to put on a dress, some lipstick and makeup as a man, or you got to be a masculine ass woman that's diking it out and calling all niggas tricks and munches, and you just setting out, slutting men now. That's how the entertainment system is going. And it's sad because to a sense, we bought our way into that when we started allowing it back in the '90s when rap first got popular. We should have stipulated our own standards for what our message and our culture represented with rap music and hip hop and R&B instead of letting other people tell us what's gonna sell to be in on their label.
Exactly. Yeah. People don't forget to vote Democratic, man. Straight up, cause y'all know we ain't got shit no way, man. At least give yourself a start off. You know what I'm saying? On the real. Plan properly, okay? Cause shit, our future depend on it for real.
Invest in something.
You gotta invest in it. You gotta stick with it. Hey, that's a nice little case there, my brother.
Thank you. Yes, sir. That's my life to a sense, you know. So I gotta make sure I protect that because that's my dream, my aspirations, everything that I want to do to make sure I set examples for my kids. It resides in that. So I protect that with everything in me because man, I want to be able to say I can leave a legacy of something back for my kids to have them to look back on when I'm no longer here and be like, damn, daddy kept going even when motherfuckers told him no, or he couldn't, or he won't. Yeah, he didn't let that stop him. He did what he had to do. Cause that's what the message is for my kids. Do what you got to do. Don't let nobody fuck you over with that. You are your own drive. You are your own spirit energy.
All the time, all the time. And like I say, people, this show is for us. It's not my show or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? We a committee. You know what I'm saying? It's a focus group. You know what I'm saying? This for peer educators. It's for peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? It's for counselor. It's everything mixed up in one. You know what I'm saying? I don't base the show off one particular thing. You know what I'm saying? Talking about people or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause if you address somebody, you must address yourself first. You must put yourself first within the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Before you talk about somebody else. And, you know, I consider us being about to help, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get shit started on how we can make shit better in our lives. You know what I'm saying?
Can I interject on that and say one thing, bro?
Yes, you may.
All right. With what you just said, you got to be your own testimony. So if we can't relate to the faults of others, meaning we had to have that experience, we can't help nobody else. See, we've gone through some experiences where we can be vocal to voice certain things. A lot of people have to learn to first be your own reflection, your own mirror. Judge self. I judge myself all day, every day. Sometimes 3-4 times just to make sure I'm moving in the right direction. And bro knows I bear witness. I will attest to all my shortcomings just like I will all my failures, everything I've done wrong to all the things I've done good. It's about taking accountability for your own actions. And that's something that I'm a firm believer in. I've done a lot of wrong in my life. So I go through a lot of periods of redemption, self reevaluations, things of that nature, just to make sure that whatever I've done wrong, I find a way to repent for it, to be better as a human being. I can't uplift fallen humanity. I can't represent higher self if I don't know what it means to be lower self. So with that being said, that's why I always make myself the first testimony and message to anything that I voice an opinion on when it deals with people, because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm being judgmental against them without being able to judge myself first.
Exactly. Straight up. Man, I ain't ashamed to say I go through hard times and shit. Shit be beating me up. Life be beating the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't give up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And once I set my mind to something, you know what I'm talking about, my mind is on it. That's what I'm doing. I ain't finna let nobody distract me of what I'm doing or whatever and shit. Take me up off my plans or nothing like that. Because I know at the end, that's going to consist of me, of what I don't did, the part I don't played in the shit and shit like that.
Yes, sir.
You see what? Bro. I wish I could get in tune with this conversation. It's real truth. One's life, and oneself. Hey, you right about that there. And like I said, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead. You know, the computer been fucking up, you know what I'm saying, lately and shit like that, to keep it real. Sorry for the, you know what I'm saying, explicit language and shit. But man, it's been messing up and shit. I'm gonna try to bring you in. It's been I had to wait for a minute. Bro had to take over the show for me, you know what I'm saying? My shit froze.
I just want to let you know I'm not going nowhere. I'm just stepping away for a quick second to talk to my administration staff, because I want to make sure it's okay for me to take something from up here that I know they told me.
Okay, you can stop you can leave it on and stop your camera, whatever you got to do.
Okay, I just want to let you know I wasn't going nowhere.
Okay, bet that.
All right.
Hey, Daryl, I'm finna try to send you another. I'm finna invite you on, my brother. Let me see. I got you. Got you. There you go, my brother. I sent that invite to you. So you should be able to come on with that invite. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm glad to be back with my people, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I call this ism right here because I get to learn something. That's power when you're learning, when you're reading and everything and shit like that. But yeah, man. I'm sorry I ain't been on for a minute. I'm in the process of moving. I'm looking for another place out here and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking at some some pools, but it ain't even all that. I took my pool down. Them pools, man, that shit will tire you out, and it costs money, man, to to have a pool a year.
Keep that
You got to
maintenance.
spend money on that motherfucker, that boy.
Oh yeah, that's maintenance. Yes, sir. I'm already knowing. Hey,
So it's a whole
I
lot of
want
things
to ask you
that
a
I need to
question.
get. Yeah,
Hey, when you was going to school and stuff, you remember your book bag weighing like 2 or 3 people every day when you you have to go back and forth?
man, it seemed like every year the books got bigger, goddamn it, fatter. Now the motherfucker, you put it back. Oh man, shit. I was
This
just
right
finna
here
say,
weigh like 2 people, bro.
hey, I was
I
just finna
carry
say,
it
baby
every day.
boy, shit, goddamn it, goddamn it, yo, shit, got him. Let me bring
Yeah,
let me bring this other brother on stage right fast, man. I want to hear, you know
what's
what I'm
up?
saying?
Is I
If you fit
in?
with him, you in like you in the win, my brother. Yes, you
Yes,
are. How
sir.
you
Yes,
feel
sir.
today?
Yeah. Hey,
Peace and love.
I've been listening to that brother G Crown Vic, and I like his frequencies. I like how what he's saying, like for real. That's a
All the
real brother
time.
right there.
Yes,
I
sir.
That's
appreciate that, bro.
beloved.
Thank you.
Beloved is the real brother all the time.
I
He a real
appreciate
brother.
that. Thank you.
I like his signs and symbols of the conscious mind. Like
All the time.
I mess
How
with
you
you
been
too,
doing, my
Mike. You
brother?
saying some good shit too.
Hey,
Both
how
of
you
y'all
been
was
doing,
saying some
though?
good shit.
Straight up. That's what it's all about. Now we waiting to hear from you on that good shit. How you been, man? How life been treating you?
Man, know what, Mike? I thank God. I thank Allah that I'm on top of the dirt and the dirt ain't on top of me.
All the time. All the time.
You feel me?
Yes,
For
sir.
real, for real. I'm blessed by the best, and it can't be no less. Like I'm here, bro. I'm doing God's will. I'm doing Allah's will.
Oh, all the
You feel
time.
me?
Yes, sir.
I'm just staying out the way, man. I work every day and I'm doing me and I'm just living my life like I'm supposed to live my life under God's circumstances, under
Uh-huh.
Allah's circumstances. You feel me?
Man, give us
Cause
that food for thought,
it
man.
ain't
Give us
no
that
me
food.
without him.
Hey, we hungry, man. Give us some of that food for thought, man.
Huh?
Give us some of that food for thought, man. We hungry, man. Give us a thought.
Man, I've been listening to y'all brothers, man, and I've been man, that brother G Crown Vic, he been
Yeah.
speaking some real ones. He been speaking some real stuff, man.
Yeah, he
That
been
brother
doing
been
his thing, man. He been traveling
he
and
been
shit.
doing his thing. I've been listening. I'm each one must teach one. I've
All the
been
time.
learning. He been
All the
teaching me.
time. Straight up.
I draw what he's saying. Like I'm in tune with what he's saying. Like you feel me?
Mm-hmm. So
You know,
I've been seeing you on there. I've been seeing your little sessions and everything. You know what I'm talking about? I've been seeing you listen to your music, your Tupac and shit like that. I've been look at my buddy and
in my
shit. Check.
dusties and my step of music and yeah, I just be falling back. When I get off work, that's what I do.
I'm finna get ready and fall back to my old school music, man. Cause this other shit, man, that's
Yeah.
destructive. Man. That's
Tell
self-destructive,
me,
man.
bro. Tell me about it. Like, I don't listen to that. I ain't gonna lie. I do listen to it, but I be
Yeah.
trying to get something out of it to change the narrative of what's going on in the music.
Okay.
Cause this music nowadays is messed up, bro.
Oh, what you saying is when you listen to a song and shit like that, a rapper, if it's negative shit up in there, you gonna reverse it. You gonna think about the good
Yeah,
part of
I change the negative to a positive. It's something in that music like that they saying like all that drill music like it's
it.
something
So
that they
you think,
saying like
yeah,
it's a negative, but you can turn it to a positive. That's what
yeah,
I'm
you
on.
you can be optimistic about it. You know what I'm saying? You can pick out the good pieces of the shit. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
just
that's what I be doing. Like, but I don't like it, Mike. I ain't gonna lie. I'm keeping it all the way authentic. I don't like it. I do not like this drill music. I don't like this new rap. I don't like none of that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a real person, bro.
Yeah, sir.
I
all
don't like that. I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like it
straight up.
because it's tearing down our people, bro.
Yeah, if it ain't like goddamn it, leaders of the new school, goddamn it, who else you had? Goddamn it, you had goddamn it, Public Enemy and all them other
Yeah,
people that gave
Public
you that
Dead
thought
Enemy,
prayer.
process. You know what I'm saying?
poor righteous teachers.
Dead
We had
prayer.
all the good people, man. We had all the good people.
Yeah.
They lost soul, all them. You
De
know,
La Soul, all the good people. It ain't like that now. They took it. They took all that out for a reason, because they want us to self-destruct.
right?
That's
They
right.
want us to self-destruct.
Yeah, they do.
Hey,
So
draw.
now,
Pardon us for a quick second. I just want to
Yes, sir.
leave y'all with a quick thought because I know I got to get ready to rotate up out of here, so I'm gonna lose my signal pretty soon because it's snowing and everything. Plus, my service is dead on my phone, so I've been using the Wi-Fi
Yes,
extender.
sir.
But I want to leave y'all with two thoughts. Don't forget about Dead Prayers. He was cold. You know, they group was cold.
Dead prayer.
RBG. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's number one. Then I want to say this as well.
Yes, sir.
As far as like with us being able to reach one, teach one, and connect, we also have to reflect. So with us being able to reflect and connect, we got to be able to share our experiences in order to help other people. Like, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
there's some drill songs that I do kind of like, and it's more so because of the how can I say the format of the song, but not so much of what the message is. You see what I'm saying? Just the
There you go.
creativity that it took to put it together. But me,
Yes, sir.
I'm strictly old school when it comes to the rap style and delivery. So hey, if it ain't NWA, Pac era, Biggie going back, I really ain't rocking with it like that. You draw because all that
yeah,
stuff
Yeah.
it started getting to a point where it was deliberately made to idolize the penitentiary system, glorify drug dealing, being strung out on different narcotics and substances, and being
Yes,
degraded
sir.
to your own people and culture. See, at
Yes,
least with the
sir.
messages that they had back then, when they had a little street etiquette to it, it was on the level painting a picture of our experiences as what we go through with our culture here in American
Yeah.
society. We are domestic refugees by choice because we have not awakened ourselves enough to realize how to fix our own problem. And it starts with self. Once we start realizing that and we start coming together as a collective whole, to stop indulging and engaging in certain things that influence us to self-destruction, we'll be so much better. That's my message for today, y'all.
Fact.
Peace and
Fact.
love. Stay running. I love you, bro. I'm gonna
Have
make
them
sure
do
I
a
get
lot.
up with you. Yeah, what's up? I'm gonna catch up with y'all later.
all the time, all the time. Thanks for joining
Yes,
in, my
sir.
brother. All the
Yes, sir.
time.
I like that brother. I like that brother.
Yeah, that brother, man, he get away, man. You feel me? And some that he touched bases on, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about way before our time when they came over there to Africa and shit like that, and people didn't have no clothes. That was an impact on them, cause we were comfortable,
Right.
we were tribing. You know what I'm saying? We had religious, you know what I'm saying, moments and stuff like that. We danced and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? When the people came over there,
Right.
they like, you know what? There's a bunch of black people over there with no clothes on. They running around, the ladies running around and they chest all out and shit like that, the butt out and stuff. The men ain't got no. That's because we want to shame ourselves. We want to shame our culture. You know what I'm saying? From wherever we come from, our ancestors and shit like that. They brought us over here and put clothes on us and made us think about shit, you know what I'm saying, being ashamed and shit, not believing in yourself, being ashamed of your body and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Start glorifying things like pants and all this type of shit and dresses. And now it don't get to a point to where guys wearing dresses and shit now, you know what I'm saying? And glorifying that, you know what I'm talking about, which that's where we really didn't even come from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's all about a person's self projection of how the world is and shit like that, and how they want to live and shit, and what they want to be a part of.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Mike, at the end of the day, Mike, we used to be king and queens. We used to be back in the ancient days. Okay. People don't know, like, the perspective that they use the dresses, like the kings and queens. The kings used to wear them garments. They was sort of like dresses, but they wasn't dresses. But now they trying to put the perspective in a feminine aspect of like we wear dresses. We weren't wearing dresses. We was wearing garments. The garments, like robes, and they was garments. Like the nowadays they put in the perspective like we got to be feminine. They put it in perspective like it is a dress. I'm not with this. I'm not with that, bro. Like they trying to change the mindset of how the kings and queens used to dress. You feel me? I do my research. I look up stuff. I do my research. I watch. I look how the kings used to dress. It's not a dress. It's a garment. Like a garment, you got to Google garment. Like a garment is a what they would call it. It's the masculine self of man.
What you talking about? Something like the Irish, like they wear the Irish little, you know what I'm saying? The Irish dress and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we not of them though. Ours wasn't like that. Ours was like we had pants, we had a top, but it was a garment. Like it wasn't no dress. But the top of the garment, it went over the pants. Like they was like shorts.
Something like
you feel me?
Like a dashiki.
Like a dashiki. So people don't do their research and they don't look into that and they don't see like the people trying to make us look feminine with the dress type of stuff. I be seeing stuff on Facebook like I didn't see Usher with a dress. We didn't do that. Right. Anything we wore, it was over. It was over everything, like the shorts, the pants. It was like a whole garment, like. But we had pants under it. We had the top and all that, and they try to make us look feminine with this stuff they doing now, like skinny jeans. I don't like skinny jeans.
Right.
I don't do skinny jeans. I don't do nothing with the powers that be, what they make. I don't do none of that, bro. Skinny jeans and all that. I don't do none of that, Mike.
And you know, it goes back to the thought process to me, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like being locked up, man. Shouldn't no guy want to be locked up, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
We should be smart enough to figure out another way to get what we're trying to get, man. Because you know that thought process, man. If you locked up with a whole bunch of motherfuckers, man, everybody's only human, man. Every motherfucker needs sexual healing and all that type of shit. And, you know, you got probably guys in there who probably touch themselves that we know touch themselves and shit like that. But you got other people and shit like being with other people and shit. You know what I'm saying? And if they got a goddamn it, substitute a motherfucking a male for a female at the predicament that they in, man. They ain't got no other choice, but you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of brothers that's getting locked up right behind, you know, and going right back and shit, hanging around, just like niggas on the streets, you know what I'm saying, hanging together every day, all day and shit like that.
All day.
What type of what type of outlook on life are you looking at? You know what I'm saying? Are you are you conditioning yourself to like guys and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? And they go the same for the females and shit. The females turn into other females and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, I pay attention to a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And that calls me not to hang around a lot of people and shit like that. Because I don't know what I'm saying. They, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know their intentions, man.
Yeah, Mike, know what? At the end of the day, you got thinkers and doers. You got people that's our thinkers. You got people that are doers. So now
you got more than that though. You know that, don't you? You know you got more than that. You got the ones that think about it. You got the ones that talk about it, and you got the ones that just that do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people, you know, talking shit these days. Motherfucker tell you anything.
Anything
about themselves, and they really don't got it. You know what I'm saying? But to make you believe that they got it and shit like that. But they really don't. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That conversation is to everything.
That's why we got thinkers and doers. So you got the people that think, that like the people that's thinkers, the people that know how to think, know how to move in the universe. The think that people that do, they just doing shit. They on the internet, just doing shit, trying to.
We got plenty of people that act out. They act out.
Yeah, they acting out. They acting out, Mike.
You know what? A smart motherfucker get the attention took from him over a disrespectful motherfucker that's gonna out talk him and say curse words and shit like that. People attracted to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That they can turn this same energy, that negative energy, into, you know what I'm saying, a learning ability or teaching somebody something.
Yes,
man, very, very different. For real.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Know what, Mike? When I left the joint, this old school dude told me, he said, the only way you ain't gonna come back, he told me, like, he said, change your thinking, because when you do the same things, you get the same results. I had to think about that. You heard what I said? When you do the same things, you're gonna get the same results. So I had to think about that. So when I left, my last bid was 2000 what? My last bid was 2015. November 16, I got out. And I thought about that. He told me that, like, before I left out the door in the cell, he told me that, like, be like, young blood, I want to tell you something. He said, if you don't change your thinking, you're going to get the same results. And I thought about that. I'm like, I thought about it. He was right, bro. I had to change my thinking to get different results. Because if I didn't change my thinking, I would have got the same results. So I'm still here now doing what I'm doing and providing for my family and my loved ones. If I would have went back on the block, if I wouldn't have changed my thinking, I would have went back on the block and started serving packs and been back in jail.
Yeah, a circle process.
Yeah, I changed my thinking.
Expecting different results.
Yeah.
The thought process of motherfucker, man, on the real. Because if you think like that, those are the results that you get with it, like you said. You know what I'm saying? So
you got to move different. You got to move different, man. A lot of people, like you said, Mike, a lot of people continue to go back to jail, back and forth. I don't get that, bro. Why you keep going back? You ain't learning nothing? Exactly. You ain't getting no thought process in your head, like to think, like to make it make sense to you.
Hell, right? That's dumb, man. You ain't learned how to stay out of jail.
Yeah.
You must like a motherfucker telling you when to get up, when to eat, when to sleep, when to go to school, when to work, and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need guidance.
Yeah. Yeah.
You right. You right,
That
man.
shit crazy. I see niggas going in and out of jail, and I've been out since 2000. What I said 2015. I've been out since 2015, bro. I see right now today. I see the same people in the hood on the block going back and forth to jail.
Doing the
I
same
look
shit.
up their name and see what they went for, and I be like, damn, you ain't learned nothing. Like you my age. They our age, Mike. I'm 50. I'm
Yeah,
finna be 55. And
yeah.
y'all still going to jail?
Straight up.
Make it make sense, bro. When is you gonna get tired of being tired, bro? For
Straight
real.
up.
I know you got kids, I know you got a family, I know you got a wife, a girl that got your back. When is you gonna get tired of being tired, bro?
Yeah. There's a lot of niggas not out here to you know what I'm saying, to elevate. You know what I'm saying? They happy right where they at. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot
Yeah,
of like that, you know what I'm talking about, and think it's gonna last forever. But you know, as you get
yeah,
older, shit change, boy. Motherfuckers got to pay their weight, boy. Ain't nothing coming for free. Soon as you make it an
yeah,
age, motherfucking bills get to coming in your name, it's a problem, man.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't think nobody else want to make it their motherfucking problem. So you got to get off your ass and plan properly and do what you got to do, man.
So
And
do Mike.
all the young ones that's doing good and shit, moms and dad ain't gonna be there all the time for you,
Yeah,
man. You have to take off by yourself one day, man, and hopefully, goddamn it, you got all the tools that you need to survive out there. You know what I'm talking about? To pay
yeah,
bills, to motherfucking fill out applications, to motherfucking fill out rent receipts and all this other type of shit that you got to do to maintain.
yeah,
You might get left some property from your people and shit. You got to know how to maintain it and not lose that shit in the family name
yeah,
over this other shit out here. You know what I'm saying? I tell my people all the time, don't be no follower, man, because people are doing the same motherfucking thing on here. You know what I'm saying? I see
exactly.
some of the shows I be watching this shit like that, and you know, I be wanting them to change it up a little bit. Don't do what such and such did last week and shit, trying to get props and clout and you know what I'm saying, lights and all that type of shit. You know, when I first got it, I used to complain about people not even joining in, looking at the show and shit like that and shit. You know, I
Right.
learned to overcome that. Even if I'm watching myself, you know what I'm saying, I got to be happy with giving myself
You
information
know
and
what,
shit. If I
Mike?
got one person, this is enough for me. You feel me?
Yeah, at the end of the day, Mike, if it's one youngster that watching the show and watching the people that you have on the show, you get blessed for that because that's that one person you might change his life for real. The things that everybody be saying, people be watching. Trust me, people be watching
Oh
because
yeah, no
I
telling,
came,
yeah.
I was watching and I wanted to chime in, but people be watching, Mike, and it be
I
young
know.
people that be watching that's listening. So if you save one life, Mike, you get blessed for that, bro. Just by the conversations that you be having with other people, like that brother that just left.
Yeah.
He very knowledgeable. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And don't
it's
just think
about
about
like
me, right? Don't just think about me because I'm on here for help myself. You feel me? Think about
yes
yourself
sir, yes
because
sir,
you
yes
helping
sir, yes
him and
sir,
y'all helping me as well. You feel me? I'm learning
yes
shit from
sir.
y'all. You feel
Most
me?
definitely,
Shit that I can take out back
most
with me and save my
definitely.
life or whatever I need to do. You know, it ain't going in one end after the other, man. I really do listen, and I appreciate y'all people coming on here, man, talking.
Okay,
You know,
I want to get on the conversation. I got on this conversation with my son. What you think about people these young guys sagging their pants?
sagging they pan. You
Cause
know
I
they.
told my son that, bro. I told my son, bro, that is not professional. I told him, how old is you now? My son is 32 now. Son, you should have left that back when you got 25. You still doing it now?
Right.
Stop sagging. He got mad at me, Mike, and he got to making excuses of why he's sad. So I want you to express, like, for real, what is wrong with sagging to you? Like, What you don't like about sagging?
What I don't like about it is, you know what I'm saying, the person is not presentable. You know what I'm saying? Your first impression is your best impression. That's mentally,
There you
physical,
go.
and all that type of shit. This is how you address a person. You walk up and just meet them for the first time, man, and shit, and you presentable and shit like that. So that person got to look forward to the next time you see you as that same person and shit like that. If you walking motherfucking a person ain't presentable, they first impression ain't on point and shit like that. That's the way the person is. They walk around, they talk a lot, they talk about people. That's their first impression. They
Right.
don't dress right. That's their first impression. They eat or whatever they do is a first impression.
Right.
They whatever you already know. Oh, this person finna come lie. Oh, this person finna come big. Oh, this person finna come smell and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Your first impression is gonna always be the last impression on another motherfucker's mind. You feel me? How you
I
present.
told them the same thing.
Sagging parts, you know, they say that was the house nigga. You know what I'm saying? That was the guy that walked around that wasn't up in the cornfield in the field picking cotton and shit like that. He was in the house telling on that motherfucking body and shit like that. And
There
the
you
master
go.
made him walk around the house with his pants halfway down just in case he gonna entice on some ass or something like that. You know, because homosexuality that didn't start today and shit. That shit was back in the slave days. You know what I'm talking about? When the house nigga ran around the house with his pants halfway down with his ass showing. We got guys out here that show their draws and shit. Show their draws and the
Yeah.
crack of their ass, the form, the shape, and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas' draws be dirty than a motherfucker. You feel me? I don't think it's cool at all. I
Yeah.
don't think it's cool at all. Especially for no motherfucker that call himself a warrior. If you're a warrior, you're a good runner and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You far as good on the obstacle course. Can't no motherfucker do nothing with their pants coming down, but hold their motherfucking pants up with one hand while they running or whatever they doing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's the perspective about things, man. Man, if it walks like a duck, talk like a duck, it's a duck, man. It's a motherfucking
It's a
thought
duck.
process. And you know what I'm saying? When it come out the mouth, it's powerful. Because words have power.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? You can talk like on the game. I tell them all the time. I try to teach the shorties not to get out because there's grown people and shorties on the game playing. Shorties be cussing motherfuckers out on there and all that type of shit, calling you all type of bitch in the hole and shit like that. And there's rules and regulations to the game to where if you kill them right there or whatever and shit, you get through off the game for a month. You got to pay $50 to $100 to get your character back and all this other type of shit. So I try to teach the shorty, don't take what you do on the game and don't take it out in the field because where I come from is a lot of shorties losing their life, you know what I'm saying, out of what come out their mouth and shit. You know, the tongue is the most dangerous thing on the body, you know what I'm saying. He can say some shit that can get you killed. You know what I'm talking about? And I tell the shorties, you know, on the game is gunplay and all that on there. Person die, they come back to life and all that. I let them know, man, you can kill me 30 times and I'm gonna come back to life. But I can say a couple of motherfucking words to you that'll fuck your whole game process up. Every time you get on this motherfucker, every time you see my character on this motherfucker, you're gonna be like, this motherfucker told me some shit like woo woo that made me think about it. You know what I'm talking about and shit like that. So
yes, sir.
You know, the mind process, you know what I'm saying, work over all actions of what a motherfucker do and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? And the words have power. You know what I'm saying? And while the words have power, man, introduce yourself and give some powerful words to yourself that's going to take you a little farther on what you're doing and shit. And fuck all the negativity, they cuss words and all that and what you call it doing and what they saying about them and shit like that. And stay focused on yourself. Give yourself all that energy. So all that energy can be directed your way instead of on another motherfucker. Some shit that's go up in smoke that we talk about what such and such did last week and shit like that. After last week, that shit was over with. We looking forward to the next week. You know what I'm saying? Not last week. And that's what it is. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers where they at and they don't want to move and step out on life. You know what I'm saying? So that caused them to stay in the same predicament that they've been in. You know what I'm saying? Until they die. You know what I'm saying? In the same environment, around the same people, places, and things. Never getting to enjoy life. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
shit, we don't need no motherfucker to hold our hand. We don't need no game, no crew of motherfuckers to be with us to hold our hand. Because when we go, we're going by ourselves. And the way that I'm figuring today, you know, I want to go by myself. You know what I'm talking about? Take me up to Mount Charleston while I spread my father ashes and shit out. It don't have to be no service. I gotta die to bring a whole bunch of motherfucking people that I love dearly together. I don't need to have nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't need to see me and they can't hug me. They don't need to see me if they can't talk to me. If I can't talk to them, hug them, and let them know how I feel, why the fuck are they here?
Facts and our feelings. Facts and our feelings. I feel
3, 4, 5 picnics last summer when everybody was alive, when everybody wanted to smile and wanted to be happy, and we could have did it right there. Why are you motherfuckers here right now when I die? Why I gotta bring y'all together when I die? Why I can't do it while I'm alive? Why we can't have a good time and share memories while we're alive and shit like that?
Yes, sir.
That whole process gotta be me laying down in the casket and I can't do shit. I can't say shit to nobody or nothing like that. Holler at me while I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. And that's why, you know what I'm talking about, a lot of funerals I haven't went to, and I did it on purpose. Because all I can remember out of the funerals that I didn't go to is the good time that me and that person shared together. Not them laying in no motherfucking casket. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Call me, goddamn it, I'm there, and we partying and we laughing and all that type of shit. Those are memories that I remember and shit like that.
Yes, sir. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, life going to it's man, find you that soulmate, that person you love, that person you confide in, man, and live life to the fullest. Cause you came in this motherfucker by yourself, yo. So if you gotta get one, I mean, stay with it and shit like that. You know, family gonna talk shit and shit like that, but that's your family and all that type of shit. They gonna always be there, but they can't control your motherfucking heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That you know that's there for you 101%. Not no motherfucker that's gonna question you when you ask them for something. Well, why you do it this way then? Why you didn't do this and why you didn't do that? No, man, I ain't asking you. Yes, sir. All I'm asking for is to help me out. You going into why I'm wrong, why I do this, and I shouldn't have did it that way if it was you and all this other type shit. No, that ain't why I asked you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. But it is what it is, man, and I'm proud of you too, man. You still got both of your cars?
Man, the black one on my parking lot, in the parking lot where I live at, I didn't have it registered to the parking lot. They told that one. I sold the gray one though. But I'm finna get me I'm finna get a van. So yeah, that pissed me off. They came and what happened was on my when I did my what they call that? When I did my where I live at, I didn't put my black car on there. I put the gray car on there because they said you only can have 2 cars. I wasn't thinking they was gonna come tow my car off the lot where I live at, but they did. They came and towed my black car. So I said, fuck it, I'm finna sell the gray one. Because I was still paying insurance on the black one, the gray one, and the white one. Yeah. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna sell the gray ones because I ain't finna keep paying insurance on this motherfucker. And I sold the gray one. But yeah, I'm finna get a van now. I was like, I missed it. I missed my car, but at the end of the day,
we gotta do shit within our means, man. We gotta do shit within our means, man. Sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I had to get rid of it because my bills was coming. My bills was a motherfucker. So I was paying a lot of bills. So I went on and got rid of. I wasn't even really driving that car like that. Look, I was driving it, but I wasn't driving it like that.
That's how I am right now, man. Cause like I say, man, people playing, y'all playing. You know,
right?
I don't have 4 cars out there. I still got 3 cars in the motorcycle. I don't even go nowhere. I don't go nowhere. I don't even the only place I go is to the store and back to the dispensary and back and shit like that. All my cars insured and shit like that. You got insurance and everything paid for and all that type of shit.
Right.
But, so I've been in this place in Vegas, big ass house, over 5 years and shit like that. And you can't really get comfortable where you at and shit like that, man. You got to keep going with your plan, cause right now my owner of my house, you know, they like in California and shit like that. They got property in California, but they want to come to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? They want to live in Vegas. So if they live in Vegas, if they come to Vegas, they want their crib. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and that's the part of proper and planning and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got everything in life that I want and shit like that. But that one thing is just holding back. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it's getting tougher. People want credit checks, and you know what I'm saying. You might got to get shit. You know what I'm saying? God bless the child who got his and her own and shit like that. But anyway, I'm in the process of moving, looking for another big place. But you know what I'm saying? If it was mine, I wouldn't have to do that. So you know that's something that you know what I'm saying.
You're right, Mike. You're right.
It's having our own property and shit. Cause I only accumulated a lot of shit.
Mama used to tell her that. Mama used to tell us that. God bless the child that got his own. Yeah, Mama used to tell us that.
Yeah, straight up. Cause anybody can do what the fuck they want to do with theirs. Just like the people that sleeping on other people's couches and shit. And if you ain't working and doing shit, if you ain't cleaning up or contributing to the house, one day they're gonna approach your ass.
Yeah.
Like sleeping on the couch too long.
Yeah.
No effort to change that situation to make shit better.
Yeah.
Not only for you, but you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be better for me. And them people not gonna stick up with no motherfucker and let no motherfucker keep them in the same predicament that they in, and they ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So my objective right now is, you know what I'm talking about, to invest in the house. You know, I got these motherfucking cars and shit like that, you know what I'm talking about, and I don't even drive them, motorcycle and shit. That shit don't need to be here. I took my swimming pool down. It didn't need to be here.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Those cars, like you said, man, shit, all we need is probably 2 nice cars to get it, one for her, one to get us back and forth, or whatever we need to do and shit like that, and put the other shit towards something else, like a house. Cause right now, you know what I'm talking about, we pay like, goddamn it, $2,000 a month, goddamn it, for rent. Plus, you got to think about light. You got to think about gas. You got to think about trash. You got to think about water. And plus, our necessity, you got cell phones and shit up in here. Regular phones. You got cable, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Cable and then Wi-Fi and all this shit. Man, I live to pay bills.
Yeah.
I'm talking about our bills are over. Goddamn it! What? Shit, man.
Shit, my bills all together.
Over
my shit almost $500, and I stay in an apartment. My bill's close to $500, and I stay in an apartment, and I pay $600 a month. I pay $619 a month. So yeah,
and I already know $600 out there only gets you a couple of. You know what I'm talking about? People out there paying for 2 bedrooms and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And
hell yeah, hey Mike, I got lucky because you get a 2-bedroom where I live at nowadays. Where I live at, bro,
about 8.
No, Mike, it's man on my mama. That shit like 1,100, 1,200, 1,300 for a 2-bedroom apartment or a house.
Damn. Yeah.
High as hell. And I stay in Indiana. And Indiana is supposed to be cheap, but as far as when you trying to make a living and you trying to get a house or get an apartment, no, it ain't like that, bro. Everywhere I searched, when I was looking for my apartment for a 1-bedroom, it was like 800 and up. I got lucky.
Since you said that search card and shit like that, that's a big thing right there, because they want you to have a nice credit score and shit like that. They don't want you to have evictions on your list. They don't want you to be.
That's why I got lucky, Mike, because you know why? Every time I moved somewhere, I was with my girl. We still together, but at the end of the day, I got my own crib. She got her own crib, but when I got my own crib, that's what they looked at, my credit score and all that. And my shit was decent because I never had no crib, bro. All these years, everything been in my girl name. And I helped her out with all the bills and the rent. But when me and her fell out, Mike, and I got my own crib, they looked at my credit score. I was decent because I never had nothing in my name. But I was always paying on shit. Shit was in my name, when I was with her, but when I got my own shit and they think shit was in my name when I was with her, like the light bill, the gas bill, all that shit was in my name, but the rent
Right.
was in her name.
Uh-huh.
And they seen my shit and they gave me the apartment. So shit, I stay by myself now. Me and her
Never,
fell out on some
never
dumb
lose
shit,
that
but
motherfucker either, Joe. Straight up.
right?
Never lose that motherfucker either, man. Straight up.
Man, know what? You ain't the only person that told me that. They're like, boy, hey, all my homies found out I started staying by myself. They like, bro, don't lose your career, bro. Don't stay by yourself. And I love staying by myself because I be at peace with myself.
Yeah.
Me and her still together. We
I had
still
that. Yeah.
conversate. She stay right around the corner from me. So
I had my
we
crib
just,
plenty of times by myself, man, and I couldn't even sleep at nobody else's house. I don't give a fuck if I stayed all the way on the other side of town, man. I'm
you ain't
going
lying,
to my
mate.
bed.
You ain't
I'm going to
lying.
my bed. Fuck that. I ain't finna sleep on your couch. I'm going,
Hey,
man. If I gotta take 3
you
trains,
ain't lying.
hey,
You
1 o'clock
ain't
in the
lying.
morning, I'm now. Straight up, Joe. God
Mike,
bless the child. Got his
she
own
be want
impact.
me to she be want me to spend a night. I don't, Mike. I like my house, bro. It's like the energy because I'm by myself. The frequency, everything is good. I'm by myself, bro. And she get mad because I don't stay like I'll go over there, stay maybe like an hour. She want me to stay because she get off work at 6:30. I get
Uh-huh.
off work at 9. When I get off work, it take me 30 minutes to get to her house. She want me to stay over her house till 12 o'clock. No, I'm not. Hell no, I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to
So you
go
better
home. I'm gonna stay over
get
here
up on
with you.
get up on the
I'm gonna
weekend.
massage your feet, massage your back, and I'm finna leave. She get
Uh,
mad as hell. She
gonna
get
let you have
mad like she get mad. She get mad because I got my own crib, bro.
it. Exactly.
She
So
get
that's what I'm
mad
gonna do.
like
Come out. I'm gonna put money
right.
to the side and on shit. Buying one of these motherfucking houses out here and shit like that, man. Cause if you could pay 2,000 every month and shit, you can put that money to the side and you know what I'm saying, own some shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we
Yeah,
be proud
yeah. I
of
be telling my
ourselves.
son that
Yeah, we be
he
trying to
stay
save that
out
little
there in
money
Vegas,
and do
Mike.
all this ghetto fabulous ass type of shit, man. You know, we spend money all the
Yeah,
time on good shit, man. It ain't gonna take nothing to put a look to the side, man. And
it
it's
ain't.
gonna fit you down the road, man. Cause can't no motherfucker tell
It
you
is.
nothing about yours and shit. They can't tell you to leave or they ready to move or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. That's
Yeah,
anywhere doing anything, man. We need to get, you know what I'm saying, our
yeah,
priorities together and shit, you know. So
yeah.
that's
My
what I'm
son,
you know,
yeah, my son stay out there in Vegas. He stay out there in Vegas, but
yeah.
his girl on section. His wife, they married. They married, but his wife on Section 8. I keep telling my son, like, bro, you need to, cause that Section 8, it ain't finna last long. What people don't know, just like they got rid of the food stamps, they finna get rid of this Section 8 shit. Niggas better be aware, cause these females living off this Section 8 now, and that shit, it ain't finna last, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't finna last, bro. And I keep
Yeah.
telling my son, like, get on your own shit. Save you some
Everything,
money just in case.
everything, everything is just a stop on the train, Joe. Just like the public
There you
transit
go.
system, man. You use it until you get yourself together. When you get to a point where you think you got yourself together, that's when you
Right,
break it up shit because you're making better money. You got better
right,
opportunities. You better you're in a better situation and shit. But some people, just like when we got down here, right? Like I
right,
said, we walked out on life and shit. My wife was making the transition. She had gave her notices to a job and everything. Me, I had
right,
just uh, shit. I had just got finished working. You know, I was retired from working. Shit, I started getting Social Security and shit. You know, my last
right,
occupation started fucking with my health and shit like that. Till he was like, you know what I'm saying, you can't work no more like that and stuff like that.
right,
So time. But when we got down here, she filled out the paperwork a long time ago, man. Our rent was like $110 for 2 bedrooms. We
right,
stayed low income. you know what I'm saying, a complex, you know what I'm saying, low income to where the rent was comfortable and shit like that. And you know, I don't talk to people in the neighborhood, and they say people that have been there for years. Motherfuckers up in there got like 5 and 6 cars out on the front and shit like that. House, goddamn, is so full and immaculate because they paying that little money, but you know what I'm saying, that little rent money. But say for instance, they paying 110 like me and shit like that, but they fucking income is probably got them at least about good 10,000 a month or whatever and shit like that. And they don't leave because they taking advantage of the opportunity that there is, knowing that, you know, it's not going to be the opportunity for a lifetime and shit like that. You're going to have to move one day and shit like that. People ain't going to hire you. If they find out you making more money, you know, they go up on your rent or whatever and shit like that. But it's best to exercise yourself and to relax yourself into wanting to do the things that you want out of life and be comfortable at the point where you get. Because right now, like I say, I rent like $2,000 and $100 from 2,000 is a long motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying?
It's a long motherfucking way.
The thought process is though, we got what, you know what I'm saying, what we was aiming to get, and we made it to that point, you know what I'm saying, calculating our steps to where it was comfortable, to where the bills are gonna might in fact be paid on time, every time. You know what I'm saying? We got comfortable.
Right.
It's like steps, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna run up these motherfuckers. We gonna stay right here until we comfortable. We know we got our money to fuck around with. We know we got the bill money right there. We comfortable. We ain't got to worry about being on the park bench and shit like that, staying in the cardboard box or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? We got room to do that. And once you get room to do that, more opportunities come to make you want to climb the stairs again. You know what I'm saying? We used to paying $2,000 for rent and paying a light, gas, water bill, car insurance. Like I said, I got 4 cars and shit like that, and life insurance. We at the stage to where we pay that shit. You know what I'm saying? Our next level and got to be bigger than what we at right now and shit, you know what I'm saying? To what we have right now and shit like that. We started from a motherfucking cardboard box or something like that, 1 bedroom or something like that. And now, you know what I'm saying, you know, graduated to a house because of, you know what I'm saying, you calculating your steps, knowing what you can do and knowing what you can't do out of life and shit. You know what I'm saying? But living life at the same time, man, wanting the best for yourself and shit. And you know, once you get them opportunities and you get up that ladder, you get to meet more important people with better opportunities and shit. With better ice up in you. So some shit in yourself that you can bring out or whatever and shit like that. So it's how a person perceives and how their thought process is and shit. If they gonna grow, they gonna grow. Some people happy where they at, so that's where they gonna be at. You feel me? No, like they tell you in the summer, man, I'm going here, but everybody can't go. Everybody can't go where I'm. You feel me?
Right.
You know, some cut out and some not. And it's all on that thought process. And if you're the same nigga that do the same shit every single day, you're in the circle process to where you can't get out. You walking yourself in a circle, you chasing your tail, you doing shit like that. We looking for the motherfuckers keeping straight. That don't first turn right, don't make that right turn. You know what I'm saying? At the light.
Yes, sir.
Keep straight on what they doing, you know what I'm saying, as far as a prosperous life and shit like that. Some motherfuckers make a left turn and go to a dead end.
Okay.
Some motherfuckers drive off a cliff, making that left turn.
Yes,
you know
sir.
So all we telling the person to do is turn right. In other words, get yourself together. Do the right things in life. Be honest, respectful. Turn right. And once you turn right, keep straight in what the fuck you doing. Keep doing it. Because you're going to run into some more good shit. Saying down the road.
Yeah. Because God going to bless you. Allah going to bless you. As long as you, that's what I'm on, Mike. I'm just doing right. I don't do none of the, if it ain't right, I'm not doing it.
You feel me? Ain't no sense
if it ain't right, I'm not doing it.
It's gonna put you back in a predicament. It might even take you down from where you are. You know what I'm saying? It cuts you down a little where you are. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to grow off that shit, man. But you can, you know what I'm saying, grow off something good. Even if you fail in it, just like I said, it's better to suffer doing good.
Good. There you go.
Bad. When you got bad intentions, you can, man, be happy with whatever the fuck you get. But when you suffer doing good, man, you can't complain about shit because you did what you're supposed to do. It might not work out.
There you go.
The next time, because you don't relaxed it. You don't made it straight. Just like straightening. You know what I'm talking about? Get straight.
Yeah.
Our hair kinked up and everything and shit and unmanageable to where we can't run a comb through that shit and all that type of shit. But as soon as you relax it or put some heat to it, put some action to it, that shit gonna straighten out. You're gonna be able to comb through that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna
Yes,
be manageable.
sir.
You're gonna be able to manage that shit. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna be able
Yes,
to shape
sir.
that shit in any way, fashion that you want to. You know what I'm talking
Yup.
about?
Fact.
About being smarter than the situation, man. You know?
Yeah. Okay, Mike. I want to talk about. Let's talk about. Let's talk about. Okay, I ain't on no gang shit. I'm on some organization shit. I want to talk about growth and development. I got people in my life, and I speak to them. They about growth and development, but they actions don't show growth and development. I want to ask you, what is real growth and development to you? Mike, you can hear me? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, fam. What is real growth and development? I know I know what I am. I'm Black Peace Stone, but I follow Larry Hoover vision. What is real growth and development to you? I can't hear you, Mike. I can't hear you, beloved. I know Larry vision, and I want to know what's real growth and development to you. Because I've been trying to get in tune with some guys that I grew up with, but they was my ops, I was they ops. Some of them, my Facebook friends, but the ones that didn't accept, I'm trying to figure out why y'all we grown now. Like, we left everything behind, right? But these niggas, I don't know what they own. Like, so I want to know what's real growth and development, man. What you call real? What you call Larry Vision? When you can get back in tune with me, because I can't hear you right now. But I can't hear you right now, Mike. Can you hear me? I can't hear you, bro. I can't hear you. You can hear me, but I can't hear you. Okay. I'm gonna go on with me. What's real growth and development? I'm gonna start with me until you can get in tune what we talking about. I'm gonna tell you what's real growth and development. I'm gonna give you an example. Me and one of my guys, okay, he growth and development. I don't say gangster disciple. I don't say that. He growth and development. One of my guys, he growth development, and other one of my guys, he growth and development. Okay, me and my guy that's growth and development, we be talking about how the other dude that's growth and development, we sent him a Facebook request. He never accept our Facebook request. So I ain't tripping about that. But at the end of the day, if you growth and development, bro, okay, he did used to be he really ain't my op. His guys are my ops. We used to go to school together. We used to hang out together. It used to be all the organizations. It used to be MCs on. See, I went to a white school, but it was me and my guys that I hung with. I got bust. I was a bad motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I was a bad motherfucker. So they kicked me out of Pullman on 100 and what's that, 13? They kicked me out of Pullman Grammar School. At fourth grade, I was that bad. They kicked me out of school. I had went to Henry Clay in Headwich, Illinois. Okay, now you got people from Chicago. You got people from the school, Scanlon, Gompers. Gompers was on 121st, 120th and State Street, either Michigan, one of them streets. Scanlon, Gompers, Pullman. You got all these West Pullman. You got all these kids going to this school. So we went to Henry Clay. It was in Hagwitz, Illinois. Now, my homie that was growth and development, and my other homie it was more than us, more growth and development on the bus though. But we used to kick it with him. But it was like we get bused to school, we hanging out at school, and then when we get in the neighborhood, you act like you don't know us. You act like you don't even know us, bro. We get on the block, the people that don't like me, the ops, that I would call my ops. But me and you supposed to be cool. But you acting like them now. Now you want to come against me. You want to do something to me, knowing we got to go back to school. Now you got to make this shit make sense. But y'all growth and development. Y'all supposed to draw growth and development. Now, all that went on, we got older. Social media come out. I send you a Facebook request. My homie that's growth and development, he know you too. He send you a Facebook request. You deny a Facebook request. Now we see you being fake as hell because you used to when we was at school, you used to hang with us.
You can hear me,
hear
right?
you not, Mike.
Yeah, I'm on another camera. But yeah, I see exactly what you're saying. That's just like in the county and shit. You know how they used to be cool in the county and shit when they come up in there? But soon as you see them in the neighborhood, they at your motherfucking ass, boy.
Yeah, that's just like the county. Yeah. Yeah, that's how dude was. I ain't gonna say his name, but his name solidified in the streets. But he used to do me and my folks. I don't care what you is. That's how I am, bro. I don't give a fuck if you Vice Lord, GDBD, Blackstone Stone, Latin King, SD, Maniac. I don't care what you is. I fuck with you if I fuck with you. I got love for you if I got love for you. I don't care about none of that shit. Cause when I was on the west side of Chicago, on the south side of Chicago, all I was about money. I wasn't trying to hurt nobody. I'm being real, bro. I was a gangster, but I wasn't trying to hurt nobody on the gangster type of politics.
Right.
All that shit. I wasn't on that shit, bro. I wasn't trying to hurt nobody unless you was trying to hurt me. I get your ass before you get me. I did shit by my loan, but I wasn't on that shit. But yeah, this nigga, man, this was my, I felt like he was my guy, bro, because we hung tough like that. You feel me? Me and folks. He was my homie.
You'll be surprised, boy. Hey, you gotta watch who you call your motherfucking friend.
Yeah, I thought he was my guy, but when we got in the neighborhood, I went on a block. I went on a block, but you couldn't go down the street. If I went down the other part of the block, they would have been on my ass. But yeah, every time I went on that block, I seen them. He was on what they was on. They were trying to get at me. He was trying to get at me. Knowing we got to go back to school tomorrow. And I'ma see your ass. But you under growth and development, bro. See, I know Larry vision. I know his vision. I know what he wanted. And it wasn't that. See, niggas don't know. Larry was a main 21. He was an ambassador for the Stones. Niggas don't know that. He was.
Yeah.
But he branched off and went with same time Mickey Cogwell wanted to leave, Larry Hoover left. But Mickey got killed. Larry didn't get killed. And Larry went on with David Barksdale and them. That's when Larry came up with the Supreme Gangsters and all this type of, all that other stuff. But yeah, that wasn't my era, but I know my history. But yeah, at the end of the day, this nigga, man, I felt some type of way. Like, man, I went to school around white people, Mike. We used to have to take up for each other. We used to have to fight the white people. Now I'm taking up for this nigga. I'm taking up for this nigga because he didn't got a situation with these white people and they trying to get at him. Now we got to fight with him, but you go back in the neighborhood after us taking up for you with these white people. You go back in the neighborhood. I go on the block that you live on and you drive on me. But you supposed to be growth and development. Now we get older, you still doing the same thing. We get older. I see you. I'm maybe like 40 years old and y'all still on the same shit. Go on the same block. Cause I know people on that block. Go see somebody I know. I see you. You still trying to get these little young niggas to drive on me. But you growth and development.
What, he got some rank now? Hey, he got some rank over there?
Yeah, he got a little status over there, but at the end of the day, that don't mean shit when like at the end of the day, me and folks, another GD, growth and development brother, used to have his back with me, and he don't like him because he hang with me. You feel me? That's crazy, bro. So what I want to know, Mike, what you think about this growth and development and people that had a mindset like that, bro? Like, we older now, like, you ain't left that alone yet? You still in your body about stuff I done to people that you know? When we older now, like, we older now, bro. Like, why you ain't leaving that alone?
Straight up. You ain't never lied, man. We older and shit like that, man. Sometimes you gotta walk away from people, man.
Yeah.
I don't give no fuck. Hey, I don't give no fuck how close you is to them, man. Sometimes you gotta do that.
That shit be crazy to me, man. Like, the real worst enemies, I'm cool with them, but with him, it's like he don't wanna make amends. Like, I'm trying to make amends. Like, it ain't even really no amends, cause me and you ain't even had no beef. It's just like the shit you done. Like, when you get on the block, you riding with them, but when we go to school, you fucking with us, and we got to take up for you around these white people. We got to box with you with these. We have boxed with this nigga with them white boys. I got niggas that immerse that. Like, come on, man, and you still acting like you is now.
I
you see me now, huh?
That's a trader, man. He'll trade on you in a minute, man.
That nigga, I don't know, man. Me and my guy.
Hey, it's niggas I grew up with like that. I don't want to fuck with them like that no more. I couldn't hang with them and shit.
Man, like,
them, man. Motherfucker fold on you, bro. You could tell a lot about niggas sleeping with other niggas' females and shit behind their back, man. Motherfuckers are folding on you, bro. Motherfuckers don't care. They care about themselves, bro. Straight up. I ain't finna put no motherfucker in front of me. Pass me a none. Nothing like that, man. Straight up.
Yeah. At the end of the day, though, I left it alone, though. I did leave it alone. Like, fuck that nigga. Like, but that nigga know what it is. Me and my homie was talking about him last night. Like, why that nigga was acting like that? Like, we took up for this nigga. We fought with this nigga. His guys don't know that, but me and my guy know that because my guy 7'4", he growth and development. And we went to school with this nigga, and we know we synced it. Like, and like my guy was like, my guy was on his ass though, but talking about him, he was on his ass though, because that shit he was doing, bro, like, he like, why this nigga ain't growed up yet? Like, he like, I told him I sent him a Facebook request. He like, I did too. He denied my Facebook request. I said he denied mine too. I'm like, if I say this nigga name, you probably even know him.
You
He
gotta
from the
leave it
south side
alone
of
though,
Chicago.
man.
He
Yeah, you gotta leave
wanted.
some of that shit alone though, boy. Straight up. Don't
Yes,
fuck
sir.
up your happiness, worry about how another motherfucker feel about you or how they feel and shit. Don't fuck up your happiness, man.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
sir.
Do what's gonna
Yes,
make you
sir.
happy and shit, man. Sometimes a person can say, like I told you about the words. The words have power. Man, you can
Yes,
motherfucker say some
sir.
shit to you and it can live rent free in your head for a long time and take you up off of what you gotta do, take you up off of your program and shit. Cause you think about what the next motherfucker think. You know what I'm saying? How
Yes,
they think of
sir.
you or what they doing and shit like that. That's where we get mixed up at worrying about another motherfucker, man. That takes us off of what we gotta do for ourselves and our family and shit. Shit.
Yes, sir.
You worrying about another motherfucker ain't gonna get you nowhere. Man, if they don't want to be
Yes,
around
sir.
you or nothing like that, man, let them go, man. Take your loved ones with you, man, because that's the energy that you feeding off of, motherfucker that care for you. You know, and that's your queen and the kids and shit like that, man. All the rest of them got their own life. They want to see themselves on top, man. They'll condemn a
Yes, sir.
motherfucker, put themselves on top in the heartbeat, you know what I'm saying? Make themselves look good and make them not be that person, man. Real motherfucker gonna stand alone, man. They don't need all that publicity. They don't need all that
Say that
clout
again, Mike.
and
Real
all that
motherfucker on what?
man. They,
Real
they, they
motherfucker
don't
gonna
need
stand
all that
alone.
shit, man. They don't need for no motherfucker else to how could you say to tell them how they is and shit like that, man. Can't no motherfucker tell me how I am. Can't no motherfucker speak for me or nothing like that. Can't no motherfucker get
Yes,
my
sir.
thoughts or nothing like that. I gotta do that myself.
Yes,
And right
sir.
now, my mom told me a long time ago, man. And I use the shit all the time. She say, man, hang with the winners, man. That's the only way you can become a winner, man. You gotta have that thought process. Hang with the winners, cause if you hang with low down, dirty motherfuckers, man, birds of a feather flock together. One day you might try
Hell yeah.
take your shot
And
and
that's what
shit.
I don't do.
You know what I'm saying? You might do some shit that you don't want nobody else to do to you, that you wouldn't even condone a person doing to you, and you do it to another person,
Hell
man.
yeah.
You gotta watch the niggas that you hang around. You know, some niggas out here, you know
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Man,
Hell yeah,
in the
bro.
closet for real, man. You got some guys in the closet that you've been knowing a long time that been gangster and all this type of shit, but never knew, goddamn it, they like the dudes and shit like that. If a motherfucker with me and he can't show me nothing new, man, why is we together, man? You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? If it ain't a celebration and nothing we going to and shit like that, why is we hanging constantly like that, man?
Yeah.
We ain't
That's
got
why
no
I be
work
by
together.
myself.
Like,
Shit.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know, you trying to,
I can do
man,
everything by
pouring
myself.
yourself
Shit. I
on
don't need no
another
motherfucker.
motherfucker. That's why. And what's up, broski? Right on. S dot. I miss you, my brother. How you doing, Mr. Matthews? Long time, 100, man. Made that leap. You know what I'm talking about? And this when you get that's when you get your blessings, I see, man. I don't did a lot of shit in life, but as soon as I got married, God started blessing me so. I don't know if it's the companionship or they say two heads better than one and all that type of shit and shit. But things
Right.
had changed dramatically for me and shit. You know,
Cause you did the right thing. You got married. You did the right thing. So
some family members I don't even talk to no more because they disrespected my choice in love. They disrespected my wife. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I was real close to the family members and shit. But as soon as they disrespected my wife, it's like I saw another side
Right.
of what they really felt.
Right.
You know, I invited mother to my house to stay and everything. But when I couldn't go home that night and was too drunk and I was trying to stay at a person's house, they denied me like a motherfucker. A couple of people
Right.
that I would motherfucking lay a jacket down over a puddle they can walk on. God damn it. Men,
Right.
women, or whatever and shit like that. But you know, I got a rude awakening. Sometimes you get that rude awakening. You can't put all your all in another motherfucker. You can't depend on them to
Right.
satisfy you, you know what I'm saying, the way your thought process run and shit. You know, you respectable. You gonna think about getting a
Right.
person money before they even ask you for it because you know they need it and all that type of shit. You You ain't gonna wait on them to
Right.
ask you. And when they ask you, you ain't gonna tell them to hold up while the money in your motherfucking hand. Hold up, I'm gonna give it to you while you counting the shit. What the fuck is I'm waiting for? You got the money right there, pass it to me. Why I gotta wait till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock and shit when I see the money right there?
Right.
You know, they want to hire you where they want you and shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to condition you the way they want you to act and all that type of shit.
Right.
You gotta separate yourself from that type of shit because it'll pull you in, man. And you'll forget you'll start forgetting about self, man, and your priorities and what you gotta do, and start thinking about how another motherfucker feel about you and what they think is right for you and shit like that.
Right.
You can't do that. Then you're not thinking. You can't get out of a jam, out of a situation and shit. I don't have females that, you know what I'm saying, they don't have their own house and shit, was behind on bills. I don't see them crying on the phone to the phone people, which the phone people can't change shit. They going by protocol. They got skit to say. Ain't no sense of crying to them motherfucking people because they don't give no fuck about your situation.
Sure don't.
Man. You spent that money trying to impress the crowd that you was with last week at the party and shit. You went and bought this and that and you splurged and all that and fucked up the money.
Yeah.
Those same motherfucking people that you don't splurge with and everything and like that, you can't get shit up out of them. They don't want to be around you because you ain't got no money now.
So don't.
Mama told you to hang with the winners. Hang with the motherfucking winners. Don't let nobody pull you in no predicament and shit. So plan ahead, people. You know what I'm saying? Get your business straight and shit. Make sure your motherfucking bills paid. I can be around this motherfucker broke with a penny in my pocket. But as long as my bills paid, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Say it again, Mike. Hey, I hear you, bro. Oh, my mama. That's how I be.
Man, I don't have to go.
I pay my bills early. I pay my rent early. I pay my bills early. Yeah.
Yeah, thinking something gonna change and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stick to our priorities and shit. What's first was first. And if we got room to do something, then we can do it and shit like that.
Yes,
so
sir.
Right now, you know what I'm saying, the show gonna be on, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start back the show and every day and stuff like that, but I'm finna get ready and make a big move and shit and move into another place. So, you know, looking for a place is hard as hell, Joe. I knew it was hard as shit like that.
You tell me.
Credit checks and shit, you got to go through motherfucking credit scores and all this type of stuff, man. You people, man.
You tell me, I already know.
Man, these people, man. So when y'all people, man, get y'all head right, man. Put some money to the side. Get y'all own house so y'all won't have to go through them trying to get a roof over your head and shit by somebody else, you know, cognizance and shit. You know, some people particular about who they want in their house and all that type of stuff. Some people don't like nationalities and shit like that and don't want to be around them. So you got to be prepared to take that shit, man, and man, live life accordingly, man, because all this other shit out here ain't gonna get you nowhere, man. Things are going backwards right now, you know, even in the entertainment field and shit, you know what I'm talking about. You got to think about and really examine who you talking to. Somebody gonna make you famous, get you money and shit. What you got to do for him? Hopefully you don't have to go to no producer couch, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. It's just a lot of shit that's going on right now today that people really got to look at it, you know what I'm saying? And things only getting harder too. And all you people out there, make sure y'all vote Democratic, like I said, man. Don't vote for no motherfucker that's want to be a king and want to put you back in the cotton fields and all this other type of shit and give your own water fountain to drink from and all that. And thinking that they the green beans of the motherfucking world.
Hey, Mike.
If you look at those motherfucking pyramids and all that shit that they don't build back in the old days, all those people are dark skinned.
Hey, Mike.
They got paintings on the wall of dark skinned people. The statues are people with big noses and big lips.
Yeah.
Broke off, and y'all check y'all history, man.
Hey, Mike.
Before it was light, before God said, give me light, it was dark.
Yeah, it was. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike, look. Okay, you got on the politics, right? Vote Democrat. Know what, Mike? With me, I say fuck both of them. I say this is me, bro. I'm just speaking my mind. I
a
say
thought
folk.
process, though. It's a thought process.
Yeah,
It's
I
our
say
livelihood. If you say fuck
yeah.
that, you saying fuck your thoughts. You
No,
saying fuck
I
yourself.
gotta.
At least you believe in something. You got to believe in something greater than yourself that can happen and shit.
Yeah,
If you give up, man, you
yeah,
just laying down, man. The only thing you ain't did was close your motherfucking eyes. You feel me? I want to base my shit off a better way to help people and shit like
yeah.
that. I ain't into the argument and what you did last summer type of
Me
shit. What the
neither.
Republicans doing, and they ain't solved the problem yet. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gave a
Yeah.
shit yet. Ain't put a bill on the floor or nothing yet. At least the Democrats is making a way. You know what I'm saying? To fix
Okay.
shit, put bandages on shit. And I'm for the help, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm for the help.
Me myself, Mike. I look at it like this. All these years, man, what have the Democrats or the Republicans benefit us? Where even when Obama was in office, you got to look at it. I make it make sense. You got to look at it. Where have it benefit black people? Look what they doing now. They bringing migrants in different states, New York,
Hey, you worried about
California,
something else?
Chicago.
Hey, that's what I don't
They send it.
worry about,
It ain't. You got to think about it. It ain't for nothing. It's for a reason.
They even came over here and shit. Niggas wasn't doing shit. Niggas wasn't
They
doing
wasn't
shit.
doing
They
shit.
want to
But you
holler
got to
about
think
this.
about it.
They want to say
Why is they bringing all these migrants over here
Hey, you can't
in
do
all
nothing.
these different states?
Don't expect a person to do shit you can't do for yourself, man. That's what I'm saying. How that
Bro,
prerogative
it's
come out
on my mama. It's time for war. That's why they doing that. It's time for war.
And keep complaining, man. We ain't getting nowhere, man. You feel me? If that piece of paper on the floor, ain't no motherfucker gonna pick it up unless you pick it up. You feel me?
Yeah, we got to do shit for ourselves at the end of the day. But we're
else, man. Like if my bills don't get paid, I get to blame another motherfucker.
Yeah.
If I don't get what I want
we got
on my birthday, I get to blame another mother. No, man, I make it.
No, we ain't doing that. But at the end of the day, where's we as black people are accomplishing something? We ain't accomplishing shit, bro. We against one another. We are the worst. I'm being honest with myself. I'm thinking for myself. I'm talking for myself. We are the worst people on this planet Earth, bro, because we be against each other. And you got to think about it. Look at all these other countries that got Chinese people can go back to China. Japanese people can go back to Japanese. We got Africa, but we don't know shit about no motherfucking Africa, bro. Come on, man. Let's be real with ourselves.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with you. We ain't the worst, we the best on the earth.
We are the best.
Hey, we was the first. We just ain't
we
got
the first and we the last. But we fucked up though at the end of the day.
How could you put a person above you that don't even like your culture though? How could they, how could we be last? But how could you put a person that's been, you know what I'm saying, that's been raping, that's been killing, that's been depriving your nation ever since they've been seen and stuff? You can't never put us low like that. That's the low motherfucker care about us and what we do and how we perceive ourselves. It take another jealous motherfucker to get down on a motherfucker that's doing what they got to do for themselves and their family and stuff like that. That's the motherfucker at the lower totem pole right there. We ain't prejudiced. We don't say we hate motherfucking white, purple, pink people or nothing like that. We talk to everybody and shit. We ain't had the best out of everything.
Boy, we the most loving race in the universe. Black people are the most loving race in the universe. We love everybody.
That's all. We just got a lot of resentment and shit.
It's people that don't like us.
And quit thinking about what a motherfucker did to us and what they ain't gonna do for us and do for ourselves. That's when we're gonna decide to change. Cause we keep blaming everybody else for our fuck ups and shit like that. Me, I come from motherfucking projects and all that type of shit. Right now, today, I got 4 cars, motorcycle, motherfucking swimming pool, big ass
What
house.
building you stayed in? You stayed
motherfucking body. It was because of
you stayed in Henry Hornets?
Yeah, I stayed in the Henry Hornet.
What building? Where you stayed at?
21st branch. 11th
what?
6 all the time. Yeah.
I used to go. I ain't gonna lie. I used to
look.
put it like this. I was there when the motherfucking grass was green. When they had gates all around the motherfucker, the hallways was clean, the mailboxes and all that type of shit. We tore that motherfucker up. Us black people, the motherfucking projects looked so good, goddamn it. Looked better than the motherfucking Jefferson building that they moved in on the Jeffersons, man. We had grass everywhere, man. You feel me? Wasn't no dirt nowhere. Motherfucking hallways clean.
Hey, did you know Albert Span?
Elevators working and all that type of shit. We tore that shit up, man. We can't blame no motherfuckers for us pissing in the hallways and all this type of shit. Breaking the
Did you know Albert Span?
Of course I know Albert Span, sir.
You know Ed Jones?
Ed Jones, yes, I know Ed Jones. I know all of them personally. BD Ed Jones.
Did you know Jabbo? What's his name? Jabbo.
All of them. I know who you think started to be treated down there, bro.
I used to be over there, Mike. I know you. Yeah. I remember you from the Holy City and from over there.
245, 16th Street. Yeah, where I was born over there, Douglas and all that type of shit. Yeah,
I remember you from the Holy City, and I remember you from over there. The Henry Hornets.
In the Red Projects.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you who my big brother was. They called him Dre Sconey. His name Andre Mosley. He used to work on cars. He went with this girl named Cherie. It was a girl over there named Dale. I used to go with Dale. Dale stayed in the Henry Hornets. She stayed over there she stayed down there by Ed Jones. She stayed down there by the BDs. I was from the South Side then. I used to go in that building. They ain't like me though, but
hey, look,
I used to go in that building.
That's not on there. Say I know him. That's one of the brothers and shit, man. We don't.
He know who?
He
know who? Dale.
That's a Matthews. Matthews been down there. They been down there, man, for a minute, Joe.
Yeah, I used to go over there. I'm from the South Side, bro, from the Hundreds.
If you don't know Matthews from down there, you don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? For real. Cause they family big down there. But yeah, Edge on all of them, man. Yeah. I knew all of them.
Yeah, I used to be over that way. Like, I used to be over.
I don't ran into a whole lot of heads, you know what I'm saying, coming up. You know, that shit that was in my family, you know what I'm talking about? Coming off of 16th Street and all that, my D, you know what I'm saying? And Big Baby Dad.
Mook's your family member, ain't
man, I grew up around.
You told me Mook's was your family member.
You know what I'm saying?
Mook.
I grew up around all them people, man. I'm talking about, man, all the greats and shit. You know what I'm talking about? I don't see.
Yeah, I was around.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, I came around there right before my D passed away. That was like what 80 what
man, my D is a long time. My D was
that was like 80 between 86 and 88.
Yeah, back then in the days and shit, you know. We stayed right across the street, got them on 16th Street from Herzl and shit.
Right.
Not Herzl, but Penn. Herzl was right down the street around the corner.
What about Baby Bass? You know Baby Bass? You know Pierre?
I used to clean up behind his dogs. Yeah, he kept dogs and shit. I used to clean up behind Baby Bass dogs and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew all of them. I knew some of them I knew them, some of them I knew of them.
Yeah. Bo Dilly knew my family and shit too. You know what I'm saying? My nieces and nephews. Yeah. My nieces and nephews is his brother's kids. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's been a lot of people that don't been around, like Brick. They got the restaurants on there and shit.
Yeah, Brick got it. Yeah, he got a demo on Madison.
I had a cousin that called it in the Holy City, you know, back in the day. His name was LG. You know what I'm saying? He called it over there. You know,
his name was what?
LG.
I think I know him.
Yeah, that was before my D and all that. You know what I'm saying? Back in those days.
I know. I introduced myself to Out West like in 85.
You know, we stayed right over Sir Chicken Avis, and that's why I was born over there over Sir Chicken on Avis and 16th Street. And
Where you was born, okay,
yeah,
you was born
we
over
moved
there by
yeah,
Sir Chicken. I was
yeah.
born over there. I was born
We
over there
moved
too,
around the
Mike.
corner on Ridgeway though, you know what I'm saying? We stayed on Ridgeway
Right,
for a while when I was coming up and stuff. Soon as we left out our apartment, Martin Luther King and Martha had moved up in our apartment. Right now it's the
right.
Right now it's the Martin Luther King building, but soon as my mother moved out of there and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Shit, Martin and his family moved up in there and stuff. So I got a little piece of history up in me, you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So I mean, I don't been
How
around, you
old
know,
is you,
by
Mike?
the grace of God, I'm thankful and shit like that, you know, cause even I
How old
don't,
is you, Mike?
huh?
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'll be 54 in July.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah, I
that's
got a year on you. But okay,
yeah.
you stayed. Okay, if you stayed down there where Martin Luther King used to live at, I stayed down the street from you then because I was born on right on the corner of 16th and Central Park, bro. That's what
Oh,
people don't know.
I know
People don't
exactly.
know that though.
I know exactly
Huh?
where you.
Right across the street from,
What's the
not
school
from
name?
Sir Chicken, but right across the street from that school.
Yeah. The name of that school is I used to work
What's
there
it?
doing the summer job.
Um,
Dvorak. Dvorak.
the Rurak. I was born right over there. My mom said she had to get from out over there. She said it was bad as hell.
A lot of people that's been lost too, man. A lot of fallen comrades, you know what I'm saying? As far as the projects and shit like that, I
Yeah,
know all
man.
the old schoolers back then, Joe, that really ain't even hit
Yeah,
no more. Somebody in the projects today would be like, who was that? Who was that? Who? No,
right.
I know a lot of them, you know, so it's
Yeah,
just the shit that I've been through, you know what I'm talking about? You get to look back on life and shit, and that's it's got to be a change, man, because ain't shit gonna get better unless
yeah.
it's up to you. So you gonna be the motherfuckers that talk about it, or you gonna be the motherfuckers that dream about it, have thoughts about it, or you gonna be the motherfucker like Nike? Nike been telling us through all the years when we be buying their shoes, just do it. You ain't got to think
Yeah,
about it, just do it. You know what I'm talking about?
right,
And don't worry about what another motherfucker got to say about what you're doing and shit, cause that's what make a star.
right.
You know, Hollywood, you see all these motherfuckers, you think you probably had a motherfucking retired at school or something like that. No, those people with big IQs ain't scared to demonstrate what they got to offer and shit. Some might act silly, might be silly to you and shit like that, but next minute you might see them on a big screen and shit for their personality. They bougie like that and shit like that. You got to be yourself
Yeah,
about it, man, and know what you want, man. And you can't let nobody judge what you want for you and shit like that, and figure out if you need it
yeah.
or not. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be yourself, and
That's
that's what takes me
facts.
a long way. That would make me a
That's
stand-up person,
facts.
not being ashamed to talk and shit, to communicate, to go for what to believe in what I do and shit. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
believe so much shit that I be doing 2 and 3 things at one time. You know, we play the game. I got the podcast. I was growing weed and shit like that, and doing all type of shit,
Right.
just spending a little time on each and every little demonstration that I was doing and shit like that. It don't do nothing but make a motherfucker smarter though, and it gets you
That's
situated
all.
to what you really want to do out of life and shit, which road you want to take or whatever and stuff. But you got some people that's unapproachable. They can't hold a conversation right now. The only way they can hold a conversation is down in another motherfucker, or cussing or something like that, or some type of negative type shit. And that's the way they can fit into a conversation instead of a regular down to earth conversation about a motherfucker growing
Yeah,
in life with opportunities
yeah,
and be open for all
yeah,
opportunities that you listen to.
yeah.
So it ain't nothing, but it's up for me, man. You feel me? I'm at a stage
Facts.
right now where I don't got the shit out to what I wanted it to do and all this type of shit. Ain't no place to go but up and look for the next opportunity.
Facts.
And hope the next opportunity will have me, man, sanctioned, finessed,
Facts.
or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And what I do, to where I ain't got to worry about this and worry about bills, food on the table, worry about my family or whatever and shit like that. I got to situate myself, because if I'm not all right, ain't shit around me gonna be all right.
Facts.
So I must maintain my happiness. You know, there's a lot of people out here looking for
Facts.
clout. Not one of those people and shit like that, man. once you've been had some shit like that, man, the shit ain't important. You know, not to mess yourself up in the long run trying to get it and shit. You know, that's gonna keep it
that
simple.
shit. Hey, Mike, that shit didn't exist in our era. That clout shit. Hell
No,
no. It wasn't none of that.
no. So
This
then,
shit, there's a lot of shit just coming in, like that clout shit and all that.
out themselves. You know I'm a good guy, Mike. Man, I don't know shit about you. Man, Mike, you know I ain't gonna
Fact,
do nothing like that. Man, I don't know what you'll do. You know, it's been
fact.
almost 10 years I've been out here in Vegas and shit like that, you know. And I got motherfucking people that I don't been close to for years, ever since I was born and shit like that. You think I kind of like trust them right now? And I don't spend a lot of time to myself right now without seeing
Right.
them, without hearing from them and shit like that. You know, a person can turn into a serial killer overnight.
Yeah.
Just
You got to
because he
get to know him. You got,
buddy way back in the
yeah,
day, that don't mean shit compared to today. He could be a thief today.
yeah,
He could be a child molester.
yeah.
Any
I got to get to know you again. Like
yeah,
I
you
ain't been
got to
to
get to know him
Chicago in years. And
again.
I
Yeah,
get
man.
around my guys I ain't seen in years. I got to get to know you again. You
Yeah,
don't know
so
me. I don't know
yeah,
you.
so don't think we like we was back in the day. Goddamn it, you can do this and
Days,
go on
yeah, you
my
can't
favorite and
think
all
that.
this other
Like
type of
it's
shit.
like that. It ain't like that.
Motherfucker, you sit your
Shit,
ass
I got to
down.
get to know your ass again. You might
Yeah,
got 5 murders on your
man, you got
you might
kids
got
killing their
5 murders
parents,
on your back. Shit,
kids
I don't
killing their
know.
siblings, and
And
all
I
this
get
type of
around
shit.
you and go to jail.
Come on, man. No.
Yeah, yeah.
Get them people that you trust, man. Shit, I'm telling you, man. Don't let no motherfucker, goddamn it, man, ruin your life for you. Cause you got
Yeah,
people out here
yeah.
crashing out for real, crashing out.
Yeah, yeah.
Be back nowhere, man. I appreciated you, man. I've been on this motherfucker for a minute now, and I've been
Yeah.
appreciating all the people that been tuning in and out, man. Y'all keep the show going, man. Make y'all a guest appearance on here, man. We can talk about something different. It don't even matter what we need to talk about. We talk about sports. If it's political things, it can be entertainment. If you sing, write poetry, anything, man. Come up here, man. Show your skills, man. Go after what you need, man. Whatever it takes to get you there. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
You know what I'm saying? Don't look at me if it's benefiting me and shit, because I'm gonna be my own
Yeah,
motherfucking person. And I'm
yeah.
gonna
We
do.
just having a conversation. That's all we doing.
Yeah, whatever you get up here and do, shine a light on yourself, and don't
Come
look at the
on,
next.
come on in, chime in, and say what you want to say. Whatever you got
Exactly.
on your mind, come on in and say what you want to say, and let's have a conversation about it.
That's what's holding a lot of people back, because they don't believe in themselves. They rather talk down and try to make themselves up there and shit by downing another person and shit like that. But that shit don't
Yeah,
look good. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
do that.
Get over here, direct shit to yourself. Let them know what you've been going through. Don't point no fingers at nobody. I always say, don't point no fingers at nobody on this show and shit.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. It ain't even got to. It ain't. Hey, Mike. It ain't even got to be what you going through. But just let's come up with a conversation that you thinking about.
exactly.
It can be relationship. It can be politics. It can be anything. Let's talk
Right.
about it.
And what we need right now is education. We need to educate ourselves, you know what I'm saying? So we can
Yeah,
do
we
what
need to educate. Yeah, that's education. Yeah,
we losing
that's
our
most
kids out here. I
definitely
see a whole lot of crying mothers up there and shit like that. If you take
for
the
real.
responsibility and do what the fuck motherfuckers say when they said it at the time, like get on them kids like right now, you wouldn't have to worry about that, because you have to already be in that relaxing conditioning process and shit, conditioning your kids to
Right,
doing something else instead of growing up hanging on the streets and maybe being slain one day. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want your
right,
kids out and shit, and then you're gonna be like your kid ain't did nothing, and then you crying every day, wanting to be
right,
validated by other people that you sad and shit like that, that you thinking about your kid. No, think about your motherfucking kid right now and do something for the
right,
kid. Just like I say about the funeral shit, man. Don't think about me when I'm gone. Don't hold my name up high when I'm gone and shit, showing pictures and all this type of shit. Don't come to my motherfucking funeral, man. If that's what it takes to bring a whole bunch of people together, I don't want to have no funeral. If that's what it's gonna take for me
right,
to get all my friends and family members, even the ones that I never talked to in a long time and shit like that together, I don't need that shit. If you can't talk to me while I'm alive, don't talk to me,
keep
period.
it 100. Keep it
Am I
authentic.
getting used to not talking to no mother, not getting used to being around people, expecting validation from other motherfucking people. You know what I'm saying? Because that shouldn't be the only
On
time that you
everything.
together when you die.
I don't want people around me that I can't hug, people that I can't tell I love them, and all this type of shit. Why are you staring down at me? Why I'm incapable of doing those things and feeling sorry for me, some talking about me and shit like that? No, I'm not gonna put myself in a predicament. You know, I came in this motherfucker by myself. I'm gonna leave it by myself. But while I'm here, I'm gonna get and get respect and what I got to do.
Say it again, Mike.
Man, you can't depend on nobody, because once you're in this world, you your own person. You know what I'm talking about? Moms, dad is dad, sisters is sisters, brothers is brothers, and everybody want the best for themselves within that group and shit. You know what I'm talking about? They easily chose themselves over you or whatever, kid, mother, or whatever and shit like that. Man, you in this world by yourself, and it consists of you to make your life greater and shit. You can't depend on nobody else to, you know what I'm saying, to hold your hand through this shit on the real.
Facts.
Because everybody ain't in their right mind. You know, love like mother, like daddy, and some parents ain't in their right mind and shit. Some parents don't give no fuck about their kids. Some parents get their kids killed. Some parents kill their kids or whatever. You know, we all smart today. We know who for us and who's not for us. You know what I'm saying? So keep your good people close to you, and they usually be a fucking a stranger. People be closer to a stranger than their own family these days. You know, people can get it from a stranger before their own family these days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You worry about family when you die. That's when they coming to see you in the casket, to have something to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that shouldn't be the case.
I ain't even got my family shit.
Especially when you don't schedule, goddamn it, about 15 motherfucking picnics that didn't nobody want to come to and shit, barbecue and shit like that. And then they finally make it to you and shit. And that's when you laying in the coffin. Come on, what type of shit that is? That shit ain't good, bro.
So
not good at all, man. You know what I'm talking about? So shit, man, make the best of both, man. Make the best out your life, man. People do what you gotta do, man, for real. Cause can't nobody you for real. On the real, man. But I just want to thank everybody, man. You know what I'm saying, for coming on the show.
Yeah. I can't hear you, Mike.
My bad. I cut out the wrong camera. I'm learning, man. You know what I'm talking about? Practice don't make perfect, people. Practice make improvement, meaning you improve in what you do. You know what I'm saying? You get better in what you do. You ain't the best motherfucker in what you do, man, because it's something better. You feel me? So practice make improvement, not perfect. So don't never claim to be perfect, because you're setting yourself up to fail. Because if you fail one time, that perfect shit go down the drain, and then you get into depression state, stressful shit and shit like that. Don't put yourself in a predicament. Do what you can. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I want to say something though, Mike, before we get up out of here. I want to tell the people, man, you your best support system. Love yourself. Do you? It's all everything that you do in life it's all in your hands. Love yourself. Do you? You feel me? And that's it. Just love yourself and do you. You your best support system.
Exactly.
You your best support system. So when you love yourself, you know how to love other people.
Yeah.
And you can move accordingly. So love yourself first. And that's all I got to tell the people.
And maintain
yourself.
Maintain your happiness, because like I say, man, negative people don't get shit.
They don't.
Sad people don't get shit out of life, but more sad.
They don't.
It's the people that do the happy shit and be around happy people.
That's why I'm getting blessed like I get blessed. I ain't feeling since I've been doing God, doing Allah, doing right. Since I've been doing right, ain't no wrong came amongst me. Like I ain't had no problems. I had situations, but problems, no. But I have had situations and God got me through them situations. But when you doing right, ain't nothing finna go wrong.
Yeah. You know how I started accumulating a lot of shit, and the people just started blessing me. I was
line in the grocery line at times and shit. And when I got up to the motherfucking counter, man, they be like, yo, your groceries paid for already. I'm like, what? They like, your groceries paid for. I'm like, who paid for my groceries? It's how you perception. It's your perception, people perception of you and shit. People are watching and shit like that, and it's how you perceive yourself and shit, man. You ain't gonna want to.
Yep, and I can relate, Mike. I can relate.
God was good all the time, and all the time God was good.
And
God
is good. Yep.
Good. The more God started blessing me, the more I started using that word good and good things and start being happy, good shit started happening and shit. I cut the word bad up out my vocabulary and negative and shit like that. And I didn't see no negativity and shit. All I saw was blessings and pride. I mean, that shit that's coming my way, you know what I'm saying? Because I was on the track of goodness, you know what I'm talking about? And I ain't got shit to expect nothing coming back but goodness and shit. It's only when you despise another motherfucker and try to bring another motherfucker down and talk about him and all that type of shit, you stay in that realm and be expected to talk about and talk down too. You know what I'm saying? It's how you perceive things. It's your thought process. Now, if you're a happy-go-lucky motherfucker, every day you got the world on your shoulder. Everything coming to you. God blessing you. Good people coming around you with opportunities and shit.
You ain't never lied, Mike.
You right there in the gutter with the motherfuckers that don't want shit out of life. They don't care and don't get no fuck about nobody, their life, how they living or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's how you perceive things, though. It's what make you. You know what I'm saying? That person, man, keep doing what you keep doing, and you're gonna keep getting what you get. Negative, positive. You know what I'm saying? So stay positive and get your blessings, and don't miss none of them. Cause even looking back, listening to what another motherfucker say about somebody will take away your blessings. You will miss your
will, Mike. You ain't never lied
because you took that step back on the negative side. You can be 100% good, or you can be 100% bad. You can't be both. You can't be 50-50. 50-50 people don't go nowhere. They be heading down once they get up doing good, then they drop them back down because
you got to be all the way 100 and authentic. When you doing right, you got to do right. Ain't no way around it. You just got to do right.
People, places, and things. People, places, and things. The same people, places, and things will keep you in the same motherfucking spot that you in. You got to look for change. People hope for change. But you got to look for it. You got to step out on life. You got to know that you got a higher power watching over you, and that you're going to make every motherfucking attempt that you do. You're going to get past it. You got to have motivation. Like he said, self-esteem. It's all about self. Preservation. But man, I don't know, Supreme, Mopreme, Allah.
Yes, sir.
Show later on and stuff like that, you know, and pick up topics.
They call me ancient. They call me ancient Il Mopreme Allah. That's my name. That's what they call me.
I bet every alphabet in the motherfucking alphabet up in that name now.
Ancient Il Mopreme Allah. That's my name. And it means something. You got to listen to the name, and then you'll know what it means. Know what every word I say, and every word means something.
All the time. For
yes, sir.
So in the meantime, people, man, y'all going to take care of y'all kids, get them kids up out the streets, man, give them a learning process, whatever
for real.
Enhance it. If they on the game and shit like that, man, go ahead, participate with them and shit. Spend that little money, make them a YouTuber, make them bring some money in the house and shit, and get somewhere out of life.
Yes, sir.
Be the best that he can be in the shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know. And our elders, man, our elders around. Make sure y'all embrace them elders, man, because we losing them. You know, it's something me to a spiral a couple of months back and shit, to where I had stopped talking on Food for Thought because I was losing people and shit like that. And
yes, sir.
I really love those people that really had my best interest and shit. And for them to leave, feel like you just sawing off an arm or a leg, something that you're gonna have to work around through the rest of your life and shit. How to learn how to walk with one leg, how to learn how to grab with one arm, and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Losing somebody is real big, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
it takes a lot. Feel me? So, man, I just want to bless everybody, man. And man, Joe, just do the right thing, man. And join the show sometime, man. Give us something to talk about. If it's interior decorating,
chime in.
plants and shit. Talk about how the plants laughing at us and shit. That everything that we use is made from the plant. Eating colors and all that type of medicine. Everything that we build, it comes from the plant. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so y'all just take it easy, man. Y'all want y'all to have a good day and shit like that. I want to thank my guests for coming in. I want to thank Preen for coming in, sharing the light on the situation. I want to thank Victor Tolliver for coming on, aka. Let me just put AKA. You know what I'm saying? That's my buddy. You know what I'm talking about. So
yes,
I'm gonna guess, you know what I'm saying, by his name and shit. You know what I'm talking about. And nice looking out, DJ. I hear you. I hear you. One day I want you on here with me. One day, DJ. I want you to get the thought process. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know you got a lot. You know you one of my role models and shit. You know,
chime in, beloved.
Eric DJ Ease, man. I just want to thank him. You know what I'm saying, through the years and shit like that. Cause I've been through the rooms with him. You know what I'm talking about. And right now, I want to congratulate him on over 20 plus years of not touching anything, no type of substances or nothing like that. Even though we still stay in the environment that we grew up in and it's still all around us and shit like that. And he made it possible.
Yeah, can I say something about that, Mike?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can invite him on, see if he got a little time for me too.
Yeah, can I say something about the substances? Okay,
yeah,
I've been clean since 2012. Man, y'all, leave them drugs alone. It ain't worth it, man. Once you leave them drugs alone, get your life established, and you see how beautiful life is, you're gonna look at life in a whole different perspective. I'm telling you, I've been clean since 2012, man. And I look at life in a whole I think I look at myself, I look at on my mama, I'm doing good. I look at myself as a celebrity. But I ain't no celebrity, but that's how I look at myself. Cause I've been clean since 2012, but I've been doing good. And anybody that's on that dope, I was on heroin. I never fucked with rocks. I never fucked with nothing else. All I fucked was heroin and weed. But get off that shit, man. It ain't for us, man. It's made to destroy us, man. So get off that and get your life right. Get your life right and watch how once you get off of it and you get off of it for a while, watch how your life prosper. Watch how God bless you.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. And it's something that enhance your behavior, man. And I think we're supposed to have that automatically. We're supposed to feel good about ourselves without any substance up in it. Some people don't feel good. Some people don't have a good day and shit until they get high and shit like that.
Yes,
you don't want to be like that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You're not supposed to be like that.
Like that. And then the shit gets to where it's a formal thing and shit. You get addicted to it where you got to have it and shit. And then your body ain't acting right. Your body not used to having shit like that. So it changed into something different. You know what I'm talking about?
Then you don't be the person. Then you don't be the person you really are, because you on this bull crap. You need it, but you don't be yourself because you need it. You don't be because you be thinking about having this drug. You don't be yourself because you need this drug. Until you get off that drug, then you gonna know the real you.
And
when I got off the drug, I found myself.
People call them drug heads, they be drug heads too, man. That don't make no motherfucker different because of a different drug you do it or how you do it and shit like that. You still participate.
Yeah.
If you doing it for weekend, you're looking forward to that motherfucking weekend drug every week. So that makes you addicted to it because you're looking for it every week.
It's niggas that need it every day. Like they need that lean every day. They need them pills every day. Like
because it don't condition
dope fiends, but these niggas nowadays they really dope fiends, man. It's crazy, bro. They need that lean, them pills. They need multiple drugs. We just needed one.
And what I mean by condition is when you constantly doing the same shit, you conditioning it. You relaxing it. Like say for instance, like I said earlier, like we black people, we got you know how our hair is wool and shit like that.
Right.
People put conditioning in their hair to straighten it out.
Right.
It don't be curly no more. It goes straight. You condition
Right.
like you can get a kid, got them at the timetables and condition them on it every day. And one day you come to him, he ain't gonna need the paper no more. He gonna know him by heart because he conditioned. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's conditioned. You know what I'm talking about? Just like we got to condition our children. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And mold them into a better person. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't gonna be able to change their life, but we can give them an idea of what their life is about. You know what I'm talking about? And give them the opportunity
Right.
to choose it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I call
Right.
conditioning things. Straightening, as the Migos would say, straightening, get straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know how you have a V8 and you're walking all crooked and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I think I should have had a V8.
I think I should have had a V8.
It's a
Yeah.
thought process, man. We need to straighten up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On the real, man. So you know what I'm talking about, man. We here to stay food for thought, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for tuning in to the show. But you know, we still got business behind this, you know what I'm saying, that we got to put to action and shit, just like me. I'm house hunting. Shit, I'm looking for a house. So in the meantime, between time, keep me in your prayers, just like you are in mine and shit. I pray for all the fallen comrades and the family members that we don't lost through these weeks and these months and stuff. It's heartbreaking, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But you know what I'm talking about? And I can't. I'm speechless when it comes to losing people and shit. That takes me back down into my stress and shit. That's why I like to get past and lift people up and shit. So y'all willing to join the show, y'all more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? Pick a topic.
Man, come on through, y'all. Come on through, man. Come on through. People chime in. Don't be shy.
We can even bring up some music.
In.
You know what I'm saying? I got this video equipment and shit like that. I can put some videos up here of some favorite artists that know inspirations and all this type of stuff, you know, poetry. We all that singing. If you want to sing a song, get on here, man. I'll be glad to be your audience and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're a comedian, if you rap, it don't even matter, man. Whatever you do, exercise.
Chime in, man.
Yeah, it might get you that bag that you've been looking for and shit.
Yes, sir.
I'm going ahead and end it right now. Mo man and I encourage everybody to be the best that they can be. Be like Nike and just do it. You don't got to think about it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Don't try to do the shit either, because when you try, you set yourself up to fail. Because in your mind, you trying, because you ain't gonna give it your all. If you trying, you ain't gonna give it your all. You're gonna try and you're gonna fail, and you're gonna say, I tried. No, we want you to do this shit here, y'all. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and much love to y'all. Me and my buddy is about to go. Thank you for tuning in with me, Mo, and more love to you.
Love.
Thank Vic. I want to thank, you know what I'm saying? I want to thank Eric DJ Ease. I want to thank S Dot for tuning in, listening in on us and shit like that.
Yes, sir.
Man, D, I guess you could take us out with something and shit, you know what I'm saying? It can be a prayer.
Yeah, I'm gonna take you out. Like I say, man, I'm gonna take you out with this. Love yourself, man. Appreciate yourself, because when you love yourself, you know how to love others. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
All the time, man. Man, you stay black, all right?
Yes, sir.
All the time, and I'm gonna holler at you in a minute. Thanks for joining, my brother.
All right.
Yep. So people, we're about to get up out of here right now, man. I want to thank y'all once again, man. Look out for them kids. Embrace them elders. Let's get our shit together, man. Let's do it with food for thought. Let's pile our plate up and empty that motherfucker. Get all that shit up off of it that's been holding us back. You know what I'm saying? So until our next show, man, hold that thought, man. Food for thought. In a minute.